Vaseline, think you saved the head still spinning. She love 3-5 so nice, I'm grinning. The bitch so fine, oh my ridiculous. Vaseline for the paper chase. Music scene is my saving grace. Head still spinning. I lost my mind, I'm fine, I'm living. You touch my bro, spill wine, you're tripping.
Yes, guys, yes, people, welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to another video. And we have another signing through the door, literally at 6 a.m., which is an absolute madness. I think that's a one time where the English and the Americans were all asleep. But, hey, perfect news to wake up to. Koulibaly is now officially a Chelsea player. Already knew the terms and everything was agreed a couple of days ago. He just had to go do the medical and then head out to LA with the rest of the group. And yeah, it's all done. Big up everyone. Run up the likes, man, because I know everyone's in a good mood. So let's keep the energy going. But yeah, 6 years it took to get this deal across the line, people. If you guys have been following Chelsea for at least the last couple of years, you know how many times we tried to come in for Koulibaly, how many times we got denied. But perseverance pays off. You guys already know. And apparently Abdi's saying he's seeing bare disrespect. If they are, it's just people moaning and trying to put a damper on this signing and saying, oh, he's aged, he's washed. And it's the same arguments you heard for Thiago Silva. And Thiago Silva wasn't even flowing under the radar. Everyone who knew Thiago Silva knew he was a boss. Same thing with Koulibaly. But I feel like because it's Serie A, people are very quick to try and play down Koulibaly's ability. And that's cool. Those who don't hear must feel. It's a saying my mum loved to say. And these rival fans must feel. Because they're all just chatting shit about Koulibaly. And that is fine. It's fine. Let me get the official announcement up on the screen. There weren't really a lot of topics other than this, but there's some stuff we can go to as well. But guys, run up your questions anyway. And big up everyone who has liked and subscribed because we hit 26k and I thought it would take about 3 months to get there. Big up everybody and continue to run up the likes, continue to subscribe, all of that as well. You guys already know. Don't forget to join the giveaway for the free Chelsea home kit. We're still running this for the next week. So any super chat, any amount gets you guys in there. And yeah, run it up, people. I said the Palace jersey looks good on me. I haven't worn this in a good few weeks, so I thought perfect timing for it. But yeah, I'm waffling. Let me get this announcement up on the screen for you guys. There we go. Bear with me if my laptop's a little bit shit, because it usually is. Koulibaly completes a Chelsea move. Second player to join Chelsea this summer. The defender arrives from Napoli and signed a 4-year deal at Stamford Bridge. Doesn't mention, though, that there is also an option to extend for a further year. So this could be a 5-year deal. Koulibaly, a teammate of Edouard Mendy, will significantly bolster our defensive options following the departures of Tony Rudiger and Andreas Christensen. Widely regarded as one of the best centre-backs in world football, the Senegalese possesses all the attributes an elite modern defender requires. He is a great reader of the game, a goal threat, is also adept in possession, comfortable bringing the ball out or playing progressive passes to put his team on the attack, has been deployed in a back three and a back four during his 8 years at Napoli. This is a very good assessment of the player, by the way. Big up to whoever wrote this. The captain of Senegal, Koulibaly, is a natural leader and a strong character, has plenty of experience challenging for domestic and international titles, and joins the Blues ahead of the 2022-23 campaign, aiming to do just that. And again, that first paragraph, by the way, perfectly describes him. I can hardly see a flaw in this guy's game. He can read the game well. He's pacey. He doesn't need to go into tackles because his positioning is just excellent. Aerial threat, good in possession, good driving of the ball forward, as well as starting attacks based on his passes too. Is brilliant. I'm all here for this transfer. From Koulibaly, he says, I'm very happy to be here with this team. It's a big team in the world, and my dream was always to play in the Premier League. Chelsea came first to get me in 2016. We have been moving for this guy since 2016. I know that wasn't the only year. I know we were in for him in 2018 when Maurizio Sarri joined the club. 2017 as well when Conte was looking for centre-back depth. And yeah, it felt like Hulk. It felt like Cavani in one of those deals where we were just linked with him every single year and we were never going to get them. But like we said, perseverance pays off. Now when they came to me, I accepted it because they really wanted me to come to the Premier League to play for them. When I spoke to my good friends Edu and Jorginho, they made my choice easier, so I'm really happy to be with you today. I want to thank the fans because I saw a lot of them in London and on the plane. Everyone was happy for me to be here. So I want to thank them, and I hope the season will be really good and we will give some good moments to the fans. Todd Boehly also said Koulibaly is one of the world's elite defenders and we are delighted to be welcoming him to Chelsea. A great leader, an exemplary team player. Kalidou brings a wealth of experience and attributes that will benefit our squad and the club as a whole. And on Todd Boehly as well, I do want to say big him up because a lot of people were questioning whether he would be better for us in terms of negotiations than Marina. And we've just brought in Raheem Sterling for under 50 million, which was less than what Man City bought him for. And we got Koulibaly in for 34 million when we were going to get him for about 70, 80, 90 million, or we were told that for a price tag for him like only 2-3 years ago. Brilliant business from Boehly, and everyone was questioning him. So I want to see the flowers for Todd Boehly too, because people are very quick to say, oh, he's washed, he's a typical American owner and all of that. He's just going to take money out of the club, or he's just going to give us one window and then fuck off, or some shit like that. It's all waffle, man. Give the guy a chance, because look exactly what he's doing already. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comment section. Only a solo stream for now. I'll throw the link out to everyone else in a little bit. Man said 6 years and an American. Do you mean 6 years and it took an American to get him across the club? Either way, big him up, regardless. Kimpembe next and then maybe Koundé. But I don't want Koundé use Colwell and say, you can't be serious, Dinershin. Really? You're going to say no to Koundé for Colwell? I'll come back to Colwell in a little bit because there was some updates on him, but sorry, if Koundé's available every day of the week, I'm bringing him over Colwell. Colwell can either stay for depth or you can go out on loan personally, but that's it. Also do want to say, we announced Sterling in LA, we announced Koulibaly in Vegas. Could you see someone getting announced in Charlotte when we go there for the Arsenal game? Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. I said the jersey looks good on me. Thank you, Arpan. Big up yourself. I hope you're all good. Can't lie, I saw some old videos on YouTube with Chelsea fans channel from 50s. Oh dear. Fucking hell. That shit. I don't even want to look back at my content then. I was a completely different person back then. Who's this Roy Fraud and the terrorist? What's he said? Okay, you know what? When we get the link, we'll talk about this. Better than Rudiger. I think he's just a perfect Rudiger replacement. And then Koundé comes in and we've replaced Rudiger and AC perfectly. And if anything, I don't even think our defense has gone down in that aspect if we replace Rudiger and AC with Koulibaly and Koundé. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section as well. But that is a perfect double replacement for the pair of them. He's getting the number 26. Let me know as well in the comment section. Do you guys want to see Koulibaly with the number 26? Like, I'd understand if we didn't do it, but I'm a sucker for chaos. So I want to see it just to see people get rattled over it. It's a shirt number. I don't care if he gets the 26. But who did get the 26? Me. So big up all you guys who have liked and subscribed. Big up every single one of you. Continue to run the likes so we can actually say we're on the road to 30k now. So for all you guys who have liked and subscribed, big up you guys. You've kept the channel flowing. And it's been a mad week for the channel. I can't lie. The numbers have been utterly ridiculous. So to all you guys who have been locked in, who have been liking, subscribing, dropping super chats, big up every single one. I appreciate every last one of you. Big up. Opinions on the Amari Hutchinson transfer. Like, I don't know too much about him. I just know he's Arsenal's most promising talent. And he went to the West Side. So Arsenal can hold that. I'll be very interested to see how he develops in the Chelsea youth squad and how he develops on loan and continues to grow in the club. But can't really say too much about him. He's like, what, 17, 18 years old? Definitely ain't going into the squad immediately. Let's see. What else are you guys saying? I'd prioritize Koundé first, just to fend off other suitors. Yeah, because Barcelona are in for him too, aren't they? And you already know what that's gonna mean. Yeah, I'd rather go. I think we're gonna be in for both of them, and it all depends on who Kimpembe prefers to go to, because he prefers to stay in Paris, and whether Koundé is still interested in Chelsea, because we fucked him around the last month. So I wouldn't be too surprised if he wasn't. Cover injured again. I'm gonna have to take a look into that. I haven't heard anything about that. Who wins a scrap, Koulibaly or Van Dijk? Koulibaly rips that ponytail off his head. Yeah, I can't lie. Virgil van Dijk would get smacked up, and I don't want to talk about his knee, but it is what it is. How are we watching the match for today? But yeah, guys, 3 a.m. We're gonna be on Chelsea Fan TV doing a watch along for Chelsea versus Club America. So everyone head over there for 3 a.m. We're gonna be live till about 5 or something. That might be the latest I've ever done a live stream. But yeah, guys, check it out. Just I hope to God I don't fall asleep. Talk about your boy Doski. Who the fuck's Doski? Assad says you deserve the numbers for the consistent content you produce. However, you might need to stop bullying Ryan on Shameless. He looks like he's about to cry at time. We don't bully Ryan. Ryan, you're here on Twitch, man. Big up yourself. We don't bully you. It's just you. He's got a couple questionable takes that just surprise us. Who does your sound effects? Sound effects? I haven't even heard no sound effects. I have no idea, but still. Yeah, if you're in the States, it's on ESPN. If you guys are in the UK, check out the Fifth Stand app. Go AM, I haven't got a fucking clue how they signed Lewandowski as well. Oh, Lewandowski, that's who you meant. Why did you just say that? But yeah, Lewandowski's gone to Barcelona. I think that was our only other realistic striker target. So we're going to be stuck with, well, from what Tuchel said, we're going to be stuck with Havertz, Broja, and Batshuayi, which, I mean, is all right. But then I heard the fucking the training live stream that ended yesterday ended with Werner, Havertz, and Batshuayi missing continuous one-on-ones, and then they just shut the live stream off early. So yeah, it's not looking good, guys. It ain't looking good. But we're here. We got to just see how it goes for the next season. We got another season of no striker FC. Who's going to step up to the plate? Somebody has. If we are really going for Michy Batshuayi in 2022, we are starving. But, boy. Right, let's try and go on to some positives. What other topics were there? Okay, maybe it's not as positive. Tuchel was talking about Armando Broja. He's saying he's here to make an impression after he played on loan at Southampton. Broja's our player first of all, and as of now, we have no interest in selling him. Nathan Gissing also said West Ham have made a 25 million upfront bid for Chelsea's Broja. Everton have made a bid also. If Broja is to leave, he won't go on loan again. Broja needs to feel wanted if he is to stay. I just need to know what he means by feel wanted. If it's another case like they're saying with Levi Colwill, where he wants to leave if he's not going to get a lot of game time, then I can't lie. Some of the mentalities of these youth players are a little bit washed, because I'm seeing the likes of Conor Gallagher saying that he's happy to do whatever he wants to do for whatever Tuchel wants for him for the squad, and that he wants to prove himself. Ampadu sitting there saying he'll play anywhere Tuchel asks him to. You've got Chalobah saying he's going to do 10 times more than he's already done, and I'm seeing now other youth players saying they want to feel wanted or they want assurances on game time. And it's like, you lot are what, 18, 20? Like, I get you've had a good loan spell or something like that. And even in the case of Broja, you've had an okay loan spell. Let's not act like he set the world alight at Southampton or anything like that. We only hyped him up because his numbers were close to our own strikers' numbers. And yeah, that says he's keeping up with them, but our own strikers aren't hitting the standards that we want for Chelsea Football Club. And now Broja's sitting there. I get him thinking he could get more game time, because you're sitting there and you're outscoring Werner in the Premier League. You're only 2 off Havertz and Lukaku. I kind of get it, but you're believing your own hype a little bit too much. Like, you had a good patch of form for Southampton, and other than that, it's been a bit of a disappearing act. And I was doing my research. Turns out he even had his work ethic called out by Hasenhüttl after a couple games. Like, he's very raw. I'm not saying he's trash or anything like that. I'm not going to start slagging him off, but what do you mean by you want to feel wanted? If it's like you want to be a number 2 or something like that, like, I think that's fine. I really think that's fine. If you're sitting here trying to push your way into the squad, relax yourself. Please, relax yourself, because you're not at that level yet. Like, I'll complain about our attack all that we want, but, like, you didn't bag 20 a season at Southampton. Like, you bagged, what, 6? Or was it 4 or something? I think it was 6 goals. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comment section. But seriously, I don't understand it. And for West Ham as well, by the way, you're putting 25 million for Broja, but you have the nerve to put Declan Rice up at 150. Get the hell out of here, man. We should be holding West Ham to 50 million as a minimum if they want Broja. Although, I'll be real, like 25, if it was any other club, you'd be looking at and you're thinking, I mean, it's not a bad deal. But it's just because West Ham, it's like, you're taking a piss with Declan Rice, and now you're sitting there trying to say 25 million for Broja. Get out of here, man. Get out. I wouldn't even involve him in a Rice deal because Rice would still be overpriced. But like I said, if it was another club doing it, like, it's not a bad deal. But, like, we also have no striker depth. Like, our only other strikers is literally Havertz, Werner. Havertz isn't even a striker, if we're being honest. Werner, we've said, isn't really a striker. So what are we doing? What are we actually doing in this sort of situation? I don't know. On Colwell as well, I heard he wasn't involved at Chelsea's open training session. And for his sake, I hope that's for an injury. If it's him throwing his toys out of the pram, then yeah, you know what? It probably would be better that we just cut our losses and get rid of him. If this is him trying to demand playtime, might as well just sell him off. But again, like we said, with Ampadu and Gallagher's comments, it's not a good look on the likes of Levi Colwell. It's not a good look on the likes of Armando Broja as well. It's shit. And what are you guys saying in the comment section anyway? We've got under 100 likes. Run it up, guys. There's like nearly 400 you lot in here. Jesters wants a link. Fuck it, I'll drop it off. Yeah, who was that? It was Johnny who said that. That was a madness. Yes, guys. Let me put in the description below as well. But we're gonna be on Chelsea Fan TV, doing the Chelsea v Club America watch along. So check that out, people. Right. Yeah, let's put the link in the chat and see who's about. Send Daniel a link as well. He wanted to get on yesterday. And where's Alex? Where's Alex? There we go. Cool. Perfect. Oh, it's not even him. Yes, Fata, what are you telling me, man?
Oh, good. Right, I didn't even know they announced at 6 in the morning. I was outside, yeah. Like
I'm surprised you weren't up at 6 a.m. in the morning.
No, to be fair, I was hungry, man. It's hot as well.
6 a.m.
You up?
6 a.m. What the hell y'all doing over there?
No, I weren't even up for that.
This
but Fata
weekend.
said he was up because he needed to eat. So fair enough, mate.
At 6 a.m. What in the hell, man?
Yeah, I can't. That's bad for your digestive system, eating before bed. Even though I personally cannot talk, but it's what
when
it
you
is.
went to bed. No wonder you're hungry at 6 a.m. because you're up doing things. Go to bed at a decent hour.
You know,
Don't make me come
One
over
second.
there and smack you about the head and say, "Who's your daddy?"
Runs this
I'm gonna be nice.
Like, how did he end up in Barcelona though? I still don't get that.
Well, you know, it's starting to see like people who put stuff out real early this summer have got it correct. Because the reports were always him to go into Barcelona.
Yeah, but
the reports were
him a lot though. Did we? Are we even the front runner there for the Lewandowski?
No, we were never. We
were never
side
front runners.
chick. We were side chick FC.
We didn't even have talks with him. I was even saying if we were to get Lewandowski, you have to wait for Barca to even make their move or not first.
Yeah,
So like, I'm not too surprised by it.
That had to be done before we were even a thought. Like I said, we.
You know what? I can see the domino effect because we talking.
What
about
domino effect?
Ronaldo might go to Bayern Munich now.
Yeah, no, I've seen that now. Like, Ronaldo to Bayern Munich is a certain possibility, and I mean, it's not a bad move for them, but again, they'll win the Bundesliga with or without Ronaldo, or with or without Lewandowski.
Well, I think they figured they had to sell Lewandowski because if they want to put the money in for De Ligt, they have to get it from somewhere. The bid they put in was all they could afford with their current squad. Now, selling Lewandowski, of course, you save on the salary, and you get money in a form of cash to go out and raise your bid for De Ligt. That's why that Juve still has links with Gabriel and Kimpembe already said no to them. I think he's going to say no to us. So,
You think he's going to say no?
well, there's reports out there. If you believe the reports, I mean, again, if they're wrong, that he wants to stay in Paris.
Yeah, I heard that he likes Paris and stuff, but like, I'd be very surprised if that was enough to keep him, because again, like, Paris is a beautiful city and all of that, but I might sound a bit cocky here, but so's London. Like, that's a big reason for why
It rains over there all
players
the time.
even get attracted to joining London clubs. It's just the idea of living in London. So I don't feel like I would be surprised if that was enough to turn his head. So especially seeing as he's been at PSG for so many years. But if he does, is what it is. I guess like we're gonna bring Koundé in as well. I just don't know who the third centre back option will be for us.
Well, I think if we do bring in Koundé, the whatever option, it's going to have to be a left-footed option because we need depth for the left back side. We don't have that. Ian Matson's going to Burnley.
Who said that Paris is beautiful city? Paris downtown is beautiful city. If you're going outside,
Well, I mean, for some people,
that place is shithole.
I've also heard of Paris syndrome. So like, I get what you're saying. And if you don't know it, Wikipedia it, people.
Yeah, that place is not that.
And exactly, just one Eurostar for like an hour or two, and you get to Paris from London. It's not that deep. Like, if that's gonna be the reason why he stays there, then it's whatever. Like Kimpembe, I'm here for. Again, it's a Tuchel signing, but there's pros and cons to that signing. It's not like a Koulibaly where he's like top 5 in the world. There's pros and cons to it, so I won't be crying myself to sleep if we miss out on him.
Hey, you can get a 4-hour drive to Paris from London, though.
Fuck a 4-hour drive. Take the Eurostar. That's like 2, and it's even easier. See, again, Paris syndrome. Like, if you want to do your research, like, apparently it's actually a thing where you go there and you realize the city isn't as beautiful as everyone says it is. So,
I can't lie, I've been there.
But if you live in Paris and you're watching, pick up yourself. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I love Paris.
I can't lie. The only thing that attracted about Paris probably Eiffel Tower and Disneyland. That's it, pretty much.
I ain't even been to Paris, so I wouldn't know. I would have been, but then N'Golo Kante lost possession in the Bernabeu and we fucked it.
Then again,
it's what it is.
Then again, you said a couple of footballers prefer London clubs because London lies is much more attractive than other cities in the world. So
it just depends on your preference.
You're not wrong with that point. You're not.
Can't be that attractive because there's people going other places, so it can't be that attractive. And it does rain there a lot, does it not?
There's a reason. I think there's a reason why.
London?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I haven't heard like Paris to be just sunny skies for 12 months or something.
No,
like
I'm saying that if you want to talk about a place like that, although now it's full of homeless and drugs, LA used to be that city that everybody wanted to go live in.
Well, to be honest, like, you know, I was surprised
for
Barcelona as well. Like, this is why I kind of get why so many players are still willing to go there, because it is a beautiful city. It's an unbelievable city. Yeah, I remember going there in 2018. It's mad. Also, coffee shops. So, little thing for you guys to indulge yourself into.
Amsterdam's
it's all about the coffee shops.
All about the coffee shops, man. That's why I had a great week there. Courtois spread his legs for 90 minutes, and I still didn't give a shit. But yeah, guys, run up some questions
My
as well.
wife,
there isn't really a lot of topics.
My sister used to live in Paris.
Stop.
She used to be a clothes designer over there. She moved. The place is shithole.
So, you know what? It's just been the last 5-10 minutes we've just been cussing out Paris. It's so bad. But it's true.
We're saying no Sterling, no Koulibaly tomorrow, correct?
Nope.
Today. Tomorrow for you all, but today for us.
It depends. Like,
no Sterling, no Koulibaly, apparently. So, I mean, we could go through a predicted lineup, but like, it's just gonna.
Hey,
there's
why not?
So many different names. Fuck it. 1 second. Let me get one up. What was the website?
Does anybody think Alonso and Aspie are going to play?
Yes, do a scope. Yes, you're right. Scanto's over there. Yes, much bigger. I agree to that.
What was that, Justin?
Maybe. Alonso and Aspie, do you think they'll play or they won't play?
I think Aspie might play.
First home game.
When's Chelsea's first home game? Mid-August. We play Tottenham. Tottenham's our first home match.
That's when last game for Aspi, and we're just gonna say goodbye after that. I think we're gonna try to give him one more game before, or maybe not to register them.
No, they'll move him as fast as possible.
I think it depended on Kimpembe and Koundé coming in, and then Aspi was going to leave. But now it looks like it could potentially only be Koundé. You'd have to get a third centre back through the door, and then I think Aspi goes out.
If we do get Kimpembe and Koundé, I'm sorry to say we're going to have probably the best defense in the world. It's not even going to be close.
Mm-hmm. Like we've gone from being shook about our defense to we've gone straight back to where we were this time last year. If anything, we've gone a little bit higher.
The best
like
defense
Koulibaly coming in completely changed the game just by itself.
Well,
but then if you get Koundé in as well, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, the defense you've seen for the last.
Arguably
wait, let's just talk. Let's just talk, man.
The last 2 seasons is not even close to what you'll see with this group of players. You've still got Thiago Silva, in his pump. You've got Koulibaly, who is as good as anybody else, other center back in the league. You make comparisons with Van Dijk, but you can't split a hair between those two. And I would say Koulibaly is probably better because he's never had a major injury that's going to end up taking something from Virgil here pretty soon, because it's it always does.
If anything, I think his injury record's even better. Like, I've heard until the last year or two, like his availability was mad, and then the last 2 years it was like 1 knee injury a season, and then that was about it, and he was only out for a few weeks.
So then you've got Koundé, who can play center back and right back. One of the fastest, if not the fastest, center backs in the world. Brilliant in the air. He's a different profile, smaller profile, kind of a sweeper. You can play a higher line with the center backs we have now, because Koulibaly is still fast. Silva has anticipation. Koundé is fast enough to play that high line, and then if you put Kimpembe, he's fast enough too. He would probably be our second fastest center back. And he'd be really close to Koundé. So if you're going to bring those players in, there's no end to what you can do.
This is the thing as well, because now, like with a solid defense, we're kind of in the same position where we were this time last season. Because the midfield remained the same, the attack still has its same issues. Same thing with the midfield too, but we always were solid based off our back, and then we move forward. And now we've gone and we've solidified that spot again. Yeah,
but that's I'm saying if all these targets come in, Koundé, we've got Koulibaly already and Kimpembe, then you're talking about something we have not seen before. Because you could play a back line of Kimpembe, Koulibaly, Silva, and Koundé, and you can put James and Chile in the midfield on playing right and left midfield if you wanted to. If you wanted to just lock something down, you get 2-3 net.
So you're talking about a back four and then Reece James and Chilwell as the left and right mids.
Yep.
But okay, so who plays left back? Are we saying
Kimpembe?
Kimpembe can play left back.
Yep. He's played it for PSG and he's played it for France.
I thought Kimpembe turned down Chelsea.
He says he wants to stay in Paris.
He hasn't turned down Chelsea. It's just he likes staying in Paris, so there's still talks, but we're not really sure where he stands just yet. The PSG boss as well said, where was it? I've read everything that's been said about Kimpembe. We even laughed about it together. I like him. He's a great centre-back, but what will happen, I don't know. He hasn't clearly said he's not for sale or anything like that as well. There are talks still going on.
Well, if they left about it.
Well, they're bringing in Skriniar. And if you bring in Skriniar and you have Marquinhos, you still have Ramos. Then if you're looking to move assets, because they spent a lot of money this summer, mainly on Mbappe, then you have to move some assets. And Kimpembe is somebody that Tuchel knows. He gets a lot of hate, but he's very athletic, very quick, very good on the ball, which is what Tuchel wants from his outside or his center backs completely. They all have to be good on the ball. If you look at them, every single one of them that we've played, that we're talking about bringing in, they're all good with the ball at their feet. Nobody is poor. So, it's one of those things that he has a certain prototype of a center back. You go out and you find people that meet that profile. Same thing for central midfielders. Forward players. He's going to have a prototypical player, and you try to match to that prototypical player. So after that, it looks like we might get Nunez in a central midfielder. So there's your central midfield taken care of, because he is.
Who's Nunez?
Matthias Nunez,
The
Sporting Lisbon. Okay. He was praised by Pep as one of the world's best.
By Pepe?
Pep Guardiola.
Has there been any update on anything with Nunez? Let me do.
No. Well, there has been, but we won't.
Is
bring
any
that up.
update on Broja's injury?
Not that we know of. It's not major.
I heard it's a minor injury. Yeah,
it's a minor knock. No structural damage. So
yes, Daniel, what are you saying, my guy?
Nothing
Daniel, I
much.
thought you traveled to Vegas, bro.
You said what?
Daniel,
You
you
traveled to Vegas.
what's the game?
I am. It's in 12 hours.
I know that, I'm saying, but you're going, right?
Yes.
Oh, I love that. Let me know how it goes, my guy. I hope it's a good
I'm going
game.
for one reason only, man. To boo Werner. I'll be real.
You're going for Timo
Look.
Werner.
Yeah, man, for
Look.
Timo.
How
guy.
sad it is. I live hour and a half
Let
from
him know
the
he's
match,
sick.
from the game, and I don't think I can make it next
Leave my
day.
father alone, man. Allow it.
That's sad. Hour
You
and
said
a half
what?
away. I said I live hour and a half from the next game, not today's game, but the next game,
Yeah.
and I cannot make it.
While you have work?
How come? Is it
No,
work? Or...
my gotta be. My wife has early meetings, so I have to take care of all the 4 kids to their destinations in the morning. So it's like 7. Like I don't know. I'm still gonna
Get them
see if I can.
tickets. Bring them to watch the Chelsea. Fuck it.
No. The game. It's next day, not. The problem next day early morning, not the day the game is.
Oh, so what time is that game for you guys? Because
tonight is 8
Game?
o'clock.
No,
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
it's
For
like
me.
3 a.m. for us here. So
10
it's all
p.m.
mad.
for me.
I'm looking forward to it. I love those sorts of times. The
10
Charlotte game.
p.m. It's
10 p.m.
What's the name?
I am butchering
You sure
my time over the next week. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I mean it's preseason.
Somebody
So
who
the
said
Club
I'm not a
America
real
game
fan.
is at 3 a.m. The Charlotte game's at midnight. And the Arsenal game's at 1 a.m. This is all mad, but I'm all here for it. I love that.
Hey,
To be-
just
hold on a
they're
second.
living
Oh,
through chemistry, man.
hold on.
Caffeine and something
Kaz
else.
Kaz
at the coffee
Lightwear,
shop.
Kaz, whatever Lightwear comment guy. Alex isn't a real fan.
Don't get
Listen to me,
hated.
you little troll.
oh,
I
Oh
drove
my gosh.
I drove 18 hours in July in 2009
Uphill
to
both ways.
Texas, just to watch the game
Oh,
and drive 18
No air
hours
conditioning.
back right after game.
In the Flintstone mobile.
Come on, Alex. That was the big.
how are you? Why?
My wife was pregnant with the first child. Our air condition broke down in July in Texas.
And you
I
still
told you.
left her to go watch the Chelsea. Proper fucking Chelsea, right there. Love that. 500 of you guys in here. Run up the likes. I don't know how many we got, but it's probably
He
not
made
enough.
her push the car.
I made
That's
her
it.
push
It
the
was-
car, exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure his wife doesn't see him as Papa Chow. She sees him as a Papa something else.
Hey.
Well, let's see. What else are you guys saying in the Oh, no, we didn't even go through our predicted lineup. All right, cool. Let me get that up quickly.
I'm chill as a watermelon, Winter Surfer.
Right, so who are we going to pick for our back three and in goal? Oh, for fuck's sake, this glitch again. I can't be bothered.
Hey, you can't even do that anymore. You gotta throw that guy out now.
Yeah, so the glitch keeps happening, man. I can't do anything about it. It is what it is. But yeah, in goal, who are we going for? We're going to go for Kepa, or are we going to give Bettinelli a run out?
By the way, I still might gonna go to the game. I just didn't decide it yet.
Mendy.
I still might go.
Fuck it, go.
I think
it's gonna be Kepa.
yeah, I think it's gonna be Kepa.
All right, let's put Kepa in. Sammy, I'm all good, man. I don't need sleep. Sleep is just a waste of good hours that you could be spending streaming or smoking or any sorts of shit. But yeah, big up.
I think we're gonna go
Again,
back
3 a.m. Chelsea Fan TV. Check it out. Who are we going for the back three?
Koulibaly, Silva.
Koulibaly's not.
Koulibaly ain't playing. Silva's not playing.
Sterling's not gonna play, so Koulibaly's not gonna play.
I don't think Silva's
I
even
thought
gonna
you
play.
guys meant the back three for the season. All you talking about is
No, we're talking
No,
about
for the game we're playing today, goofball.
always out of the loop.
This is why you don't eat at 6 a.m. and you sleep. Although I can't speak, seeing as I'm going to be up till 6 tonight.
exactly. You're gonna have to eat it again tonight.
No, I definitely am not eating at that time. Fuck that. Right,
So
back
go to a
three.
back
I'm going
four.
to say
Go
right
to a back four. Go to a back
four. What
Yeah,
formation?
I don't even know if we have enough players to put
4-4-2.
4-4 flat 4-4-2. All right, cool. Right back. Okay, then for right back, I'm going to say Aspi because I do think he gets a run out soon as he's going to leave.
I think it's gonna be Sterling.
Who's on Sterling?
Yeah.
Do we even have a Dujon Sterling? Okay, yeah. Do we think? Oh, Raheem Sterling's not starting, so we're gonna.
No, you had him at the bottom.
What are
You
we
had him at
doing?
the bottom.
Sterling isn't even there.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to.
We
He's at the
haven't.
bottom.
Sterling was
Go back.
apparently not going to start though.
He's not
Oh,
vaccinated. He's not there.
Oh, you saying you saw him? Okay, one sec.
Yeah, I saw him. Who? Dujon?
Oh, there you go. Oh,
Dujon Sterling is not there.
What do you mean he's not there?
I don't think he's on tour, Jester.
He's not on tour.
I have to look at the squad list again, but I haven't seen him at all.
Yeah, he's not there, Jester.
He's not vaccinated. He played the last game against
Yeah, Dujon
They
Sterling
played the
ain't
game
there.
against the indoor
He
games
played
with
last night,
Conte and
Game last night.
Yeah, Sterling ain't there.
yeah.
Right, so we're
The only
gonna do.
two I heard
right back?
were the only two I heard were Conte and Ruben.
Yeah, I didn't know he was
Right.
like.
The defenders that you have to
Yeah,
choose
he played
from
yesterday.
are Alonso, Ampadu, Aspi, Chalobah, Chilwell, Colwill, James, Kennedy, Emerson, Malangsar, and Silva. Also, guys, in the comments, any super chat, any amount, you can throw whoever you want into the lineup. Who are we going in for right back?
I want to see Broja at least 60 minutes. Who's with me? Nobody.
Broja's
He's injured.
bro.
Isn't Colwill like not? I mean, didn't he not train today or something?
It is just Aspi or James.
Or Chalobah.
No, Chalobah's gonna play center back, center back.
Have to.
Well, at least we can agree on that. So, Chalobah.
By the way, is anywhere to find out if it's gonna have an open training session? I'd rather make to that the day before if it's possible.
All they
They
had.
probably will do.
Yeah, they usually do. So it's gonna be either James or Aspie at right back.
I think Aspi. So I'll put Aspi in there.
Well, they're talking
I'd
about
rather go
moving
to
him pretty
open
quick
training
here.
session than a game.
Makes more sense. Jesters, what did you say again?
I said they're talking about moving him on pretty quick here to Barcelona though.
Yeah, no, but that's why I could see him play this because it'll be like one of his last games. So,
So
like
are we saying Sar at left center back? Or are we saying because Caldwell wasn't in training? So
okay, so we can't put this. Honest Barca fan says, where is Pogba in all of this? He's at Juventus, my friend. But yeah, big up yourself, man. And I hope you guys.
Cool edit. What a edit, man.
That Arnold Schwarzenegger in a Barca kit. Oh my gosh.
No. The kit looks like a square, man.
That is mad. Right, so no Colwill in there, so it probably will be Malangsar. Yeah. Star Chalobah back too. If that's not from the third dimension of hell, I don't know what is.
Good thing.
Marcos Alonso.
Then you're gonna maybe Emerson.
Emerson potentially. I do kind of want to see Chilwell because I want to see how he's recovered from his knee injury.
Well,
but
I don't
could
think
see him.
he'll start. I think he'll come on.
Yeah, he'll take part, but I don't see him starting. I say
Yeah,
maybe.
regardless, everyone's going to get a run out. Like, we're going to be hella wrong with this lineup in general, but it's just a cause of preference, I guess.
I disagree. I think Chilwell is going to start. He needs this more than anyone else.
Yeah, he needs run off that injury.
Well, I thought he wasn't in full training sometimes this week. He was in individual training.
I didn't read that on the club website.
I will go with Emerson anyway. It's all fine. It's all fine. Sentiment.
Probably going to be wrong anyway.
Exactly. So I'm not even too fast. Sentiments. Who are we going for?
Not
Good
Kobe.
Lord, who's even there? Gallagher is going to be one of them.
I think Gallagher Gilmore as a back
Sure.
two.
With Gilmore sitting the deepest. The
Yeah,
build-up
Gilmore
play.
is sitting deep and Conor Gallagher roaming. I'm seeing a few shouts for Ampadu. There's a potential there. Didn't really think too much into that. Will be one of the two, I guess, or two of the three. Left and right mids. Who are we thinking? Well, I think Pulisic gets a run out in general just because of the US tour and everything like that.
Maybe Ziyech side.
I think it's going to be a left-footed player there. I think it's going to be Ziyech or Kennedy.
On the left.
Yeah.
Surprising, but also Ziyech I could potentially see get a run out in this game, also because he's leaving in a bit too. So we're going to go Ziyech on the left, and then who are we going to go on the right?
Probably Mount.
Mount
He plays every game.
Harvey Vale.
He plays every game.
Mount at right mid does not sound appealing at all. Yeah.
Why?
I don't really like him in those far wide positions. I just remember I remember us seeing him play there under Frank Lampard a lot, and when he wasn't in the middle, he looked terrible.
You could see Cho there.
Chose a shout. Yeah, one sec. We'll put Hudson-Odoi.
He did finish that one shot in training. I think he's ready.
Play now.
Yeah. Well, he's only good for one goal a year, so it doesn't really matter.
People hyping him up so bad because of that. Ugh.
Right, and last but not least, who are we going for the two up top? Gonna guess it's going to be two of Batshuayi, Havertz, or Timo Werner.
Well, you can then throw Pulisic up there as well.
Yeah, Pulisic potentially. Again, I do think Pulisic is going to be playing throughout this tour. So go Pulisic and Havertz, or we're going to go Mishi and do full rotation.
Yeah, you could do Mishi because they actually link up really good together.
Oh, yeah, Mishi and Pulisic have a link up. Yeah, you know what? Like, I can't believe I'm advocating for this. But yeah, let's put Batshuayi.
You got excited too. You didn't advocate. You got excited.
No, because I just deeped it. I remembered these two linked up well in 1920, so fuck it.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see this lineup.
This is not meant. This lineup was never going to make
sense. Travel 5 hours to watch this, Daniel.
What? That's not a bad lineup.
That's a terrible lineup.
I don't want to see this. Chalobah back two. That's horrific.
What?
Well, who else are you gonna play back there? You're gonna put Thiago.
Chalobah, Aspi, Emerson. This is just stinky.
I think the full to make it more difficult too.
And I feel like he's never gonna play this.
Yeah.
We played a hybrid 4-4-2 last year, by Tuchel's own words. And second of all, you're not.
Yeah, not with
the first preseason game, you're going to pick those players who have been in camp longest to play, not the players just coming back.
I thought it was the same squad that had all left at the same time. Who arrived late?
Well, no, I'm saying that some players were in training in England before we came to the States.
Yeah. Like,
okay.
They all were though.
Get you. No. There was players who arrived late to England before they went to the US.
Some players were in the United States. I mean, Gallagher was one of them. He was in the United States before they even flew over. Pulisic, I don't think ever went back.
No. Mount was traveling on the. Oh no, Mount went back to England. Somebody else was in the UK, in the England when.
They were all together. Chalobah, Mount, Chilwell, on,
Yeah.
on vacation in LA, and they
In
went
LA,
to
yeah.
they went back for training at the exact same time. And Havertz as well. I think Havertz was there too. He was in LA with them.
Yeah. I think everyone traveled to the US at the same time.
They did. But there were some players that were already in the United States that never made it over to England
Yeah,
because
like,
the internationals didn't have to come back until the day
Ah,
you flew out.
and weren't
So there was academy players and such
Yeah,
in
Silva was
training
US
weeks
too,
before
Silva voted in the chat.
we flew to the United States. I'm saying those players will probably get the first
Silva
run
was the
out.
one, yeah.
Then you could likely see Silva start in this game.
I don't see why he wouldn't start, honestly.
Well,
Yeah, I
because,
think it's gonna be a back
he's
three, honestly.
38.
I mean, he's still gonna
Preseason
But
games.
it's a friendly game. These lot ain't
He's
gonna
trying
be
to
running
build
around
chemistry
doing
and shit like
anything.
No.
I don't
That's-
think Thiago
Hold
Silva
on.
would
Let me take you
play.
back. Did you listen to the one Mexican reporter in the presser last night?
I didn't
No,
watch the
I did
presser.
not listen to the one Mexican reporter.
I
Okay.
didn't even watch the presser.
Let me give you a mindset because he was asking, do you think that Chelsea are the favorites in the game? Not who are you interested in seeing? What are you looking for? They think of it as a real game. They're going to come out to win this game. You don't play against Mexican sides. They just go, okay, it's a friendly. No, they don't know anything about a friendly. They're on the field. They're
and we're coming to this game with
Yeah,
the
but it's gonna be.
Caliber
It's gonna.
Cup too.
Listen, they can treat it however they want to treat it, like it's a World Cup. It's gonna be a friendly to us.
Yeah, my mindset's gonna be.
I understand that, but we're saying you're going to put players out there that you're going to depend on that you could see hard tackles coming in this game.
Yeah, I actually watched.
With that in mind, let's get Cho out of this lineup immediately then.
No, keep him there.
Achilles.
We just wrap him in orange peels.
As a matter of fact, this is Copa America. It's the team that I watched in 2009 in Texas when I drove.
What, Chelsea v Club America?
Yeah.
What was the score in that game?
I don't remember. 3-1 maybe.
Oh, okay. At least we won. Let's go. Brian says start Marco Marin. He ain't even at this club anymore, my guy. But still.
Well, everybody's going to play either way, so it doesn't even matter. I just think he's going to play his three at the back.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you can do a three at a back lineup too, but there's been whispers that they're trying out a four, and I would not. If they're going to try it out, you would think that we'd start seeing them in the preseason game because most of the players know how to play in a back three, and you're not going to see the new players that need to play in a back three until later on. At least not this game. You won't see Koulibaly, so why not try out the four? All these players have played in a three before.
Yeah, they haven't played in a three in our system.
Sure, they have. Chalobah has. Sarr has.
No, Ampadu hasn't. Gallagher hasn't.
Emerson has.
Emerson has.
Yeah, really? He
played
as a forward.
Respect him playing left centre back against Barnsley.
Oh, that's right.
Come on, man.
I forgot about that.
Actually did all right in that game.
I think we'll start.
All right, so we see this lineup. Let's do a 4-5-1 lineup.
A 4-5-1. All right, cool. Let's switch it up a little.
4-5-1. Good
That's what I call
Lord.
it, man. You guys call it 3-4-3. I call it 4-5-1. I mean, sorry, 3-5-1.
3-5-1. You're missing a player.
That's what he plays.
3-5. Do you mean a 3-5-2?
You got the numbers wrong there. At least the math.
He went to public school. Math is hard.
Right. Okay. So with that, we could maybe move.
That's better than community college, though.
I mean,
hey,
there.
I tell you what, community college still have the same degree, man.
Oh, we're gonna play Hutchinson-Odoi at wingback. There you go.
I'm just saying, man.
It works out.
All that just to put him straight back into right wing back. He would hate us. Maybe this is where you'd see Ampadu come in or something.
Why would you unless you're playing him at center back? There's no reason to have Ampadu on the pitch.
Oh no, I was just thinking of a way to turn
think he
that into
does
a
play
free
center back.
midfield.
I think he does play center back. First of all, I think Aspie is gone, and that's not a
You can
player
put him
you
at
want.
right center back.
That's not a player you want injured. I don't think he's gonna play. Just my opinion.
You think? Oh, because you think they want to rest him for the transfer.
Yeah, they don't want him to get injured and fuck up the
Okay,
transfer.
so
I
who do
think
you see as a back?
he's not gonna play. Alonso is not gonna play.
So then
No,
would we see
no, you put Ampadu in the center back.
Ampadu in centre back, and then
Yeah,
who
Why
can
not
play
this
in
kid that?
I can see Gilmore.
Big up Frosted
Gallagher.
Myth, my guy.
What's the defender that everybody wants to buy from Chelsea?
What?
Colwell.
Colwell.
Now,
he-
Cole didn't turn up to training.
Yeah, he didn't train yesterday or today.
Yesterday, yeah. He didn't train yesterday.
Yeah, I guess then he's actually going to be sold.
Pretend if it's not an injury or
I
something.
doubt it. Because
Read into that too much.
unless we can buy, let's just talk about the lineup. 'Cause I don't know.
Who's the midfielder we're going to put in this formation? Then is it going to be
Jorginho.
Jorginho?
No, he just got back
It's
too.
either going to be Georgie or Kovacic. More than likely Kovacic.
Kovacic has a
Training was
knock.
separately.
Yeah.
Kovacic injured.
Hey, Kovacic, what? Like,
Kovacic injured.
Yeah,
already?
You
it's a knock. He's not injured.
Naka is an injury. He does a separate training.
Yeah, but it's
still a red flag.
if you say injury, you mean it's
He didn't even start it,
serious.
buddy. What's going on, Kovac?
If you miss in the game, that means it's an injury, Jester.
It's not serious.
Nobody said he broke a leg.
Okay, that's why they call it a knock instead. Because if you say injury, people think, oh, he's going to have surgery. He's out for an extended period of time.
There's a knock. There's a knock.
You know
knockout.
what? I want to see. Let's
Come from the
put
knock.
Mount in the 8.
I think it's more likely you see a double pivot of Gilmore and Gallagher, and then a front three of Verna. I think Verna's gonna start somehow, some way. He finds a way.
Oh,
Kakarocha.
Werner,
Werner-
Pulley,
We'll go 3-4.
Pulley,
Werner,
and Kai
Pulley,
Havertz.
and Werner, Pulley, and Havertz probably.
Okay, so we'll say who
Werner
goes in
finds
the
a
middle
way.
then? Havertz or Werner?
Havertz,
Havertz. All right, cool.
and then Werner on the
Havertz
right.
in the middle.
Gallagher in the pivot. That's going to be a hard watch.
Yeah, I mean,
Not really.
I've only seen
I
it
just want
once.
to see it.
Well,
I want to see it. Let's
You
see
He
it.
know,
only played
I wanna
once
see
in the
it.
preseason.
as long as
so
as
why
long as
not-
you don't have your hand down there, it's okay to be a hard watch.
Fuck you know.
You know what's funny? Like people keep saying Gallagher cannot play in the 6, but he only literally played once there.
45 minutes. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does.
Who?
I mean,
Who?
That's the thing. To me, it's just intrigue. I want to see how he performs.
Gallagher? We're talking about Gallagher.
Yeah, Alex, I heard from Crystal Palace fans that he played there a couple of times last season. He was terrible.
I watched
Well-
Crystal Palace last season. I don't think he played there.
Well,
No, he did, but I think he was playing there with
What's his
what is
name?
that idiot's name?
Kiyate.
Koulibaly.
No, not
No.
Piazza was injured. It was
That
he's not even a center mid really.
what's his
Oh,
name?
I know what
man?
you're talking about.
Black?
What, Italian? Is he Italian?
No.
No.
Why you got to
I
worry
think
about
it's-
race all the time there,
McCart-
Father?
Fuck, is his name?
I asked that, but it'll help me remember.
But
Is it-
either way,
boy,
this motherfucker, like
sorry.
if you're in a midfield with somebody who's not even a midfielder in a midfield too, it's gonna look crazy either way.
Well, Tuchel
So-
thinks
He's
he's
one.
a six,
I
so
think he's the same. He's like a Eastern European country.
Schlupp, thank you, Schlupp.
Schlupp?
There we go.
Oh,
Jeffrey
okay.
Schlupp. Mad.
Yeah, he's not really a center mid, is he?
But that's where they were playing him.
Interesting. Well,
Schlup.
yeah, I still want to see it. I'm going to give him a chance, but from what I've seen, I don't know. I don't know if I want him.
Yeah, there is Algeron has to be. What's in Chelsea squad? He's a decent player.
Who?
Angerin?
Algeron.
I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
know,
Andrew, he's gonna get a chance. I think.
Yeah, he's gonna get a chance. He's actually a pretty good kid.
I like him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is. He is.
would he
He's good.
start or would he come off the bench though? Because you do gotta remember, like there was gonna be so many substitutions in
I
this
think
game.
we're gonna start.
Yeah,
with a
second
lot
half
of
is going to be a
youngsters.
new starting lineup. Like second
Yeah.
half.
Yeah, I agree.
I think there's
And
seven
usually
substitutes.
start with a
think there's
youngsters,
seven.
and second half the bigger stars going in.
There's only
If I'm
7
going to end close with the stars,
I think there is. That's usually what it is. 7 subs. They don't let you do unlimited substitutions. It just makes the game drag on too long. I could be wrong, but I think.
Yeah, I
think
always
it's
thought
7.
there was just rotating subs as you wish. I've
Well, it
seen
depends
like
on what rules
10
they
subs
agreed
in
to.
game.
So it can be anything.
We'll see in
right?
game. We'll see in game. We won't know until the game starts. So friendly, they won't give you too much information.
Wow. Priest, hold on a second. Priest, comment from NYC going to Orlando to see us slap Arsenal. Why won't
Big
you go
up,
to
Max.
Charlotte? Why won't you go to Charlotte? It's 8 hours closer.
It's because he
He
wants
wants
to
to
see
watch
Arsenal.
And he wants
battle,
to see Arsenal get slapped up.
Oh.
And I think
which is
that's the
fair
game
enough.
that you're going to see a lot of Sterling and Koulibaly in. I think you'll see him
good.
somewhat, but I think that last game there that you'll see.
Unless the Priest's parents taking him for the Disney World. That's what
Sterling's gonna have his debut fucking spinning Tomiyasu around for 90 minutes.
You better
Beautiful.
hope
He's
they.
going to spin him like a Beyblade.
yeah.
And Kazilla, you're correct. It does soften the blow of losing AC. I do feel a lot more satisfied with my backline now. I'll send you a
Koulibaly
link as well if you're about.
Is better than AC and Rudiger combined. He's that much better than both of them. So
I got so.
I don't know
I
about
will
combined,
save my
but he's
reservation
definitely
until
better.
I watch
Rafa, you're right.
him a
It's
couple
unlimited
of games
subs
in the
for
Premier
friendlies.
League.
Yeah.
He's world class, man. I'm not worried about him.
that's the last person I'm worried about is Koulibaly.
Yeah, trust
Last
me.
person.
Well, define the world class, but we move on.
No, like this, like world class, like best in the world. Come on,
If I had Koulibaly, I would not give him up for any other center back in the world.
Yeah.
Why do you think fucking
Forget
Delora
about
Knights
it.
was putting us up for
My-
90 million a few years back?
Daniel, you know, he was my first number one choice to get to Chelsea, so I'm happy with that.
So does he keep the 26th though? Is what I want to know.
Yes,
I
wanna
please
give
give him
I want to
26.
see chaos. I want to see chaos.
It depends
Why
on
is
no.
it
It
chaos?
depends on him. Does he want that weight on his shoulder, or does he just want to wear 2?
Wait, have you seen the man? He's built like a shit brick house.
No, I
Brick
mean
shit
it's,
house.
that
Hey,
comes
get
with a
that
lot
one
when you
wrong.
wear 26.
I think he's up for it. I don't think he cares at all.
I don't think
I
he
would
cares.
respect that more if he just got 20.
I
26.
want to see Terry hand him the shirt.
Terry will never do that.
Yes, he would.
I don't.
Yes, he would.
Not.
Because he has as much to gain in all of that than anybody else, right? Because he still has he still has stank on his name, whatever you want to think. And handing that shirt off, you know what he was.
You're saying
at
why
Chelsea.
he should do it, why it makes sense. I'm telling you, Terry would never do that.
I don't.
From the
think-
man that we've known all these years, he's never going to do that.
People grow sometimes. They grow and change. So maybe he does, maybe he
Did you
doesn't. That's what I
watch him
like to
post
see.
it?
JT just
Did you
posted his
watch him
stats.
posting
He
shit
posted his
lately?
stats a few
I
weeks
would
ago.
say if he
Crash
didn't,
it on.
if he had really changed, he would have been a part of that Anton Ferdinand documentary. But
No,
it's
but
what-
Lewis, he just crashed it on Rio a couple of weeks ago, or like a month ago.
Oh shit! Yeah, he
Twitter.
did, didn't he? Yeah, yeah.
This is the guy you think he's gonna hand the shirt to Koulibaly? He's not doing that.
Nah, you must be mad.
Never.
All right, well, I said it. I like to
No,
see
no,
it,
I understand
but-
what you're saying, Jesters. I just think it's very unlikely.
He
Very
also
unlikely.
looks at the club. It might be in his best interest to actually do something like that.
He's never
Yeah.
going to do that.
Never saying.
Terry,
It-
man. Terry's
Hey,
an
No
look,
asshole.
way,
if he-
Em,
if he-
you
if he
are
wants
a
to-
fucking madman. Oh,
Listen,
my
he's a
God.
legend. He's our best player ever, but he's not a
Oh,
great
yeah.
guy.
I was waiting for one of these comments to come up.
He's not, bro. He's a dickhead.
No,
Not that.
Koulibaly,
Kimpembe and Koundé.
Bembe and Kunde, KKK. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all mad.
We're
Yeah,
going to get
said it
Kimpembe
right.
and Koundé.
the PR is
I think Barcelona
is
gets
crashing.
Koundé.
Yeah, I agree, Daniel. Koundé's
Now
not
tell
coming.
Barca, fuck off.
Yeah, tell Barcelona's going out of business.
You lot have had enough fucking signings.
No,
Leave us
listen,
alone.
these guys, they money launder.
First you take
they're gonna
AC,
be okay.
then you take
Somehow.
Rafinha. Now you've taken Lewandowski. Seriously, piss off.
But they're
Well, I
back
think that was the
All of
plan.
our players.
If you look at the beginning of the
Barcelona's
the
back.
transfer window, if you go back a month,
Back for 2
these
seasons.
were the players that they were always linked to. By the way,
Can I ask, well, like,
No.
what do you mean Genteri will pass the number? Like, is that has to be some kind of ritual for him to do or something?
It's
that
not.
I don't know.
No.
No, Hazard didn't pass his number 10 to Willian. Willian just took
no,
it.
yeah, again,
Bastard.
but number 10's not been retired. I was told the number 26 was retired.
No,
Nah,
the
it was never
no,
official. The only number that's
no.
officially been retired is 25.
It's not
Why?
retired.
Even that's not officially retired.
Why? Gianfranco Zola.
Oh,
It's too
yeah,
much
no.
of a ledge.
It's not retired.
Yeah, there's no official.
25 is retired. I'm not sure
No,
about
it's not.
26.
All,
Yeah,
all
it
I'm
is.
saying is it would go a long way.
Since
to-
2004, nobody has worn the number 25. It's been retired.
On it doesn't mean it's officially retired.
25 is officially retired. 26, we're not so sure about yet.
Is there
But
like
25 is definitely 100% retired.
is there an article or
Yeah,
something?
like,
about it?
listen, we haven't had a ceremony, but
I
we
want
would never
proof.
give
Give me
anybody
proof.
25.
I demand the proof.
Yeah, basically, you can't say it's
No. We haven't had a ceremony for it, but you would never give somebody 25. So effectively, it's basically done. Since we will never give it to anybody. It's not like there's no ceremony for it. It's not hung up or anything, but they're not going to give anybody that number anymore.
Yeah, I think it's just a case of respect.
And
Not
it's 25.
officially
It's
been
not like a
retired,
prime
but Zola's not officially retired, but Zola's number 25 and JT's number 26 have not been reissued by Chelsea since they left the club in 2003 and 2017, respectfully. And come on, 2003 to 2022. If no one's taken it, no one's going to take it. It's retired.
Okay,
It's
well,
just-
whatever. I didn't mean to get into this. I just thought it would be a good moment for
No, it's a good
For the
discussion.
club.
But
for JT to put stuff in his past if he wants to move on and get into management. Whatever. That was my thoughts. It doesn't mean it's going to happen.
nah, I
It's
get it.
number
But
23, I think.
Goyam says Lewis Nabry is off the table. Who's the target now? Leroy Sané. We still haven't really heard a lot on Leroy Sané potentially being linked with Chelsea. I just
Only
heard one article
on
from Rob,
BBC Senegal.
Somalia,
Somalia.
which is
BBC.
like, yeah.
Come on, man. What are we doing here, man?
I went on fucking Twitter yesterday,
Would
and that
you
was the only thing I saw.
Yo, get me Leao, man. Get me Leao.
They're worried about getting all the center backs in before they're doing anything else.
Get me
What
a killer.
about what about that fraud from the bodybuilder from Wolves as a wingback?
Oh, man.
Traore.
Yo,
Let's be-
actually, no. On that, I did see Simon Phillips talk about that a little bit.
Simon Phillips is a fraud.
I
Is he?
just want to troll. I just want to troll them.
Where is it? Where
Because
is it?
I heard them on the space like
Oh my
Simon-
God, he is a terrible.
Simon
Listen. This guy was on the bench. He was on the bench from Wolves. Went to Barcelona. Started 2 games. They benched him too. He cannot come to our. He cannot. He's not good enough. He's not good enough to play for Chelsea.
Even as wing back depth.
Nah, bro. Just spend. Listen. Just spend the money.
He would be good at
Just
driving the ball forward. Like,
just spend the
take on
money
Broja.
and get a really good player.
he's a proper fullback,
Nah, he's terrible.
not a fullback for the
And he's more frustrating because he's gonna beat
NFL,
5 players
I'm saying.
and then fuck the ball up. That's what's gonna frustrate us more.
Him as
Is
a,
that he will beat 4 or 5 players and then just
He's a
screw it.
proper NFL linebacker.
Oh, good lord.
Nah, I'm good.
Yes, Josh. What are you telling me, bro?
What's up, boys? How we doing?
We're all good, man. Just going through Koulibaly and shirt numbers and all sorts of stuff. Any thoughts you got, my guy?
Yeah, give
By the
him
way,
a
did
26.
anybody? Oh, go ahead, Josh. My bad.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Hey, you should wear the 26. It's his rightful
Yeah, at
number.
least we know we'd be going from baller to baller. Like we gave fucking Lampard's number 8 to Oscar and Ross Barkley. We gave Hazard's
Yeah.
number 10 to William straight as soon as he left.
Yeah,
Like
I
at
think we
least
should
we
give
know
the
from
28 to
Koulibaly.
Caldwell.
Yeah,
Give the 28 to Caldwell.
I love JT, but he's not the only one who has to come off his number. He's got to come off that number for a minute.
I mean, to be fair, number 4 is still free.
JT ain't coming off his number, man.
He's got to come off it, man. It's a bad look.
He ain't got a damn choice in this, in my opinion.
He-
Hazard
he-
didn't
you
get
know
a
he
choice.
does,
Willian
though.
took his number like that. And do you know how disrespectful that was when I was mourning Hazard's loss and I see Willian hitting
No,
the
no,
first
but
man in
see,
his
see,
number.
here's what
Koulibaly
you have
could
to
wear
understand:
3.
a number like
He
a
could
number
wear
10 or number 8, it's too common and too popular for you to kind of like
Yeah,
can't
retire.
retire those numbers. But a 25 or 26 is out of the way. Like you have to come choose my number. No, you're not taking my number.
No, see, that's the
He
point.
could wear 3 though.
This
Because
is
he wears 3 for Senegal.
Yeah, and who's on number 3 right now?
Alonso.
Alonso.
Come on, man, take that. You better
Yeah.
snatch that off.
Yeah.
3. He can wear 4.
And that's
Did anybody
another one.
watch the
Ashley
guy
Cole's
come-
number 3.
Did anybody
Nah,
watch the guy come from the back and just rip somebody short from the back?
Yep.
No, but what I was going to say was
Ashley Cole's number 3 is with Alonso as well, so that
Come on,
goes
man.
into it too.
this is
That's
so
disrespect.
we're getting a player in who actually is worn a 26 or a 25 before, and we could see that they would want that number. It's not that common of a number, so it's normal to assume why like it hasn't been chosen over a long period of time. So we're actually going to see now if he doesn't choose the 26, then we'll see that it's never happening anymore. Even
No,
though-
but I could understand with Zola because at that time period
I
as well.
think it's the only one way that the jersey is coming on somebody, and it will be the Rice. If he's
Stop it,
coming-
bro. Declan
Don't
Rice is not
even-
getting that number
Don't
either.
even.
I
Don't
promise
even.
you, if
No,
Rice is
no.
coming,
Why don't, listen. Why don't you
John
guys
Terry-
understand the
John
ego of
Terry-
John Terry?
John
You
Terry
taking
will
a
go
piss?
to the
Oh,
West
I
Ham
think I'm
with
going
the
to have to
jersey
leave
to him.
now.
You
Somebody
will.
brought up
I
the Rice.
promise you, this is what will happen.
Rice, get out of here, man.
Redneck, man, you don't understand. You don't
I know,
understand.
I know.
Terry's
Daniel
ego
is
then.
already
I said Declan
getting
Rice,
wet over there
you
behind the
mad?
camera. Just listen to that.
Taking a
If
piss.
Terry get,
You interrupted me to say give Rice the 26.
I
Get out of
promise
here, man.
you, if what's his name,
I don't
Koulibaly
want
does not take
don't promise
26,
me anything.
the next year when we go, if we get in Rice,
Who says we're getting Declan Rice? What,
I
what
said it.
we keep going
I
down
said-
this fucking.
I said it.
It was supposed to be this summer. Now it's going to be next summer.
It's
Then
the
it's going to be
Rice
the summer
Rimmers,
after
man.
that. Maybe,
Look,
The
maybe
Rice
5 years
Rimmers
down the
won't
road.
let it die.
You
By the way, if you're a Rice Rimmer, leave the stream.
If Rice is coming, Rice is getting 26.
Yo, Lewis,
number.
you're gonna cry when he signs, aren't you?
I know.
When he signs, if it's for a respectable fee,
It's not gonna be respectable. You're gonna cry when he signs.
I don't
If
think
it's a
will be.
bullshit 100 mil fee, don't.
Oh,
If
God.
it's like something along the lines of 50, 60 mil, then whatever.
Todd Bowley will not let us
Say too
spend
much on that.
100 million on a
It's-
defensive midfielder. just not
Exactly.
gonna happen.
No, it's not happening this year. But next
He's
If-
not.
if we-
It's not going to
if we
happen
let it
any
wait-
year.
it's
I'm
If we
sorry
let
to tell
it,
you.
no,
It's
no,
gonna
if we let
happen.
it
It's
wait,
100%
if we
gonna
let his
happen.
contract
Yeah.
run out, if we let his contract go down and it becomes cheaper, it's a
But
realistic
next
target.
year it will be.
So
No.
if that's the case next year, then I don't really mind too much.
What, Jester?
Okay,
She's gonna
I
have
guess
2 years
nobody's
left
been
after
nobody's
this year.
been reading up on the new owners. I guess crack a book once in a while. He's going to use
Yeah.
metrics, and metrics are going to tell you a defensive midfielder
Yeah,
is
what-
not worth 100 mil.
What book is
What
Bowley
next-
in?
yeah.
What book is Bowley in? Let me buy that book, man.
So
reading right now.
Where's
Jared,
that book on
one sec,
Tuchemani
guys.
when they signed it to Tuchemani?
Jared Barron says, question to the panel, realistic starting 11 with the signings we have made and apparent players linked with us. We can go back onto Footbin for that.
Yeah,
and
let's
just
do
make
that
our
when
best
we
lineup.
have signed every player that we're supposed to be signing.
No, but even for now, like, I don't mind. We can go through what we think our strongest lineup could be.
I have
That's
a bigger
fine.
question. Will Rice accept the 26 number?
Rice
No.
can fuck off. Rice can fuck off. We're not doing this. He can fuck off. I'm not doing this.
oh, let's talk about freaking Declan Rice.
Didn't West Ham buy? Aren't they going for a defensive
I don't know why
midfielder?
I guess you're so
Yeah, we
triggered.
do.
They're getting ready for Rice to leave next season.
They can't rent. You guys have to accept it. Well, it's cool.
I don't
Good
know, I
for
like
them,
that, but
man.
I know it's gonna
Good
happen.
for them. Good for West Ham.
No,
I'm so
no,
happy. I'm so happy for West Ham.
By the way,
So
Bowley
that-
sticks to his
another
managers
question.
that
Another
win.
question. Did you guys see that on Top
Vote
Sport Radio?
genius. Shut up, Matt.
Did his nose poke you from behind, Daniel? Did you feel something?
Nah, it didn't. I saw it from a mile away.
I
Man.
know. He saw it all the way from down under.
bro, Lukaku was a Chelsea player. Rice was never a Chelsea player. At the
So
most,
what?
he was at Cobham for a year or two.
This argument that you make doesn't make any sense.
But
So you
Rice
hate him
was
because he's
on
not a Chelsea player? Do you hate every non-Chelsea player?
No, I just hate this obsession with West Ham's captain.
Oh, stop
It's
with the West Ham
weird.
captain, man.
But
Stop
And
it.
also
What-
an
do you mean?
overpriced,
So if you-
unrealistic
Yo,
target.
Fabregas was Arsenal captain before.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
and I hated him
Okay,
until he
well, it's
joined
time for me to
Chelsea.
go now. It's gotten to the point of ludicrous, so I'm out.
Facts.
Yeah,
facts.
it's all
I hated
right.
Fabregas too.
Take
No.
care of yourself, bro.
Oh.
You got to let it go, Lewis.
Bro,
He's
I was a fan of
Did
Fabregas
you
once he
hear?
joined
Did
Chelsea.
you hear? What's his name? The Talk
I
Sport
respect that.
Radio
If you're
ex-Chelsea
really-
player. What's his name? He's on Chelsea TV too.
Even the last year at Barca, he was slagging off Jose
Jason
Mourinho
Kennedy.
when he was a
Did you
when he was a Barca player, and I hated him. And then he joined Chelsea, and it was like, cool. One
Did you
sec,
hear
Alex.
Jason Kennedy yesterday
Who?
on Talk Radio?
No.
On Talk Radio on Twitter, he said that he will take what's his name? A Bowen from West Ham. I'm not alone on it, man. I'm not alone. I'm telling
Bowen's
you.
a good shout. Like, you think I'm saying no to Jared Bowen with the attackers we have? Hell no.
Jason Cundy's your source, bro? Come on, man.
And also Dylan.
No.
Dylan.
He was
Just
talking
to
about
say it-
Bowen, Chelsea.
Oh,
he
finish.
wasn't talking about like the guy was asking him, "Would you take Bowen to Chelsea?" He said that Bowen is underrated, and the other guy said, "Would you take Bowen to Chelsea?" And he's like, "Yeah, I would." And that's
hear
what I
that.
was saying. Daniel, you saying you wouldn't take Bowen to Chelsea?
Yeah,
I
maybe.
I don't know about Bowen. It seems like
That's a big hell no from me.
No,
like
how
that.
are we
I wouldn't-
turning our noses up
I
at
wouldn't
Jared
mind
Bowen?
him for the right price. And also,
yeah, it's about 40 mil.
Matt, you
40,
don't
50.
smoke pears, you idiot. You drink them.
Smoke what? Just to say as well before we keep going. Wait, one sec. Dylan, you know, wait, Daniel, one sec. Dylan, Rice and Jorginho would be a good pivot together. Rice is playing the box to box. Jorginho sitting deep. Like, I don't hate him because he's a threat to Jorginho.
No,
If
I
Rice
actually
came,
will
he would
take.
be good with
No,
Jorginho.
I actually think Gilmore and Rice will be a shout for the
future, yeah.
for the double pivot.
Yeah,
will
for
be
the
a
future,
shout.
yeah.
Better than
But like
Jorginho.
to compete with Jorginho, West Ham use him as a box to box, so he would be the one driving and Jorginho would be the one sitting. That would be a good pivot.
It will be a good. It will be even well.
Right,
his
as
name?
a Kante replacement, like it kind of does make sense. Again, my problem is the price tag. My problem is the fact he's being earmarked at
What
100
is
to
the problem?
150
No.
mil.
What is the problem with the price tag? We're not spending that money. You guys,
By the
I
way-
always told you guys, we're never
Right,
going to spend
so it's like,
150
what's the point of
then
talking
what?
until it goes down?
but we know it's going to happen next year.
because we know it's going to go down. That's it.
Will it go down next year? Or will West Ham, with 2 years and a potential third still left on the deal, be like,
No,
no,
Super
it's still
Summer
100
took a
mil?
low
They're
Dybala
spending
on
money
the
early.
free.
They're buying 2 center mids now. They just bought a defensive mid, and they're going for another mid because they know he's gone, man. He's leaving.
Daniel,
It's going to be
Daniel,
one,
look at
right?
look at your friend in the
always
chat.
said I always said I think it makes perfect sense for West Ham to run down Rice's contract, see what position they're in at the end
No,
of it, and they
Matt
could
is
be in a
an
better
idiot.
position than if they sold Rice.
Matt is an idiot.
What is wrong with him?
I don't know.
Fucking hell, man.
Those is all the time.
But yeah, guys, I think it would be better for Rice not for Rice, for West Ham if they ran down his contract because they would
Look,
continue
Price-
to improve as a club and be in a
Price
better
is the
position when he
problem
left.
with Rice. The only problem with Rice is the price. If price goes down, he's a decent player. It's it.
Oh shit, Cozilla's here. What the fuck?
Yo, what's good?
But yeah, we forgot to even do this lineup. Fuck's sakes. One sec.
We don't need to do no lineup.
No, the
please.
guy dropped the super chat. We're doing the lineup. One sec. Right. So who we starting? Well, Mendy, obviously. Our potential best lineup if we get all of our realistic targets and the players are already in. So I'm guessing a back three would be Koulibaly.
Why are we doing the top back three if we're potential? I think it's gonna be 4-2-2-2-2 big deep with penetration.
You think we're gonna do a 4-2-2?
Yeah.
Even
You will see. You will see. It's gonna be a
even though
hybrid.
Silver said he wanted.
You're gonna
not
be
Silver.
it's gonna be a hybrid,
Nah,
but this
nah.
is gonna be the most
even though
system.
Tuchel said he wanted to do a back three with Kimpembe, Koulibaly, and Thiago Silva, it sounds like we're going to stick with a back three.
I still think it's going to be a back three, a base formation.
Until I see otherwise, I say we stick with what we already know, and that's going to be the back.
What if we don't get these players?
Yeah.
Then what?
No, but we're saying like if we get our realistic target.
This is what's the holler about for Choo, because you can make back four in offensive and back three in defensive. If you get the proper defender that can move forward.
Look at the state. Anything to get Kepa in your lineup, bruv. I can't be bothered, man. Big up yourself, Matt, anyway, though. But yeah, no chance. Right wing back.
Did you put Koundé on the left?
We're not getting.
Okay.
Are we going to put Koulibaly on the left? Because Koundé can play anywhere.
He said realistic target. Koundé is not realistic target.
How's he not a realistic target?
Because
he's going to Barca. You know that, man.
Do we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, remember Rafinha saga?
He's gone.
But by the way,
but Rafinha was shaking his ass for Barcelona. Koundé's been shaking his ass for us.
Yeah, and then
look, Rafinha is asking the winner can be registered to play. We're all staying in a layaway.
Listen, Barcelona have a really strong squad now. I'm pretty sure he would want to go there.
I don't know because they already have that side covered by Christensen plus Aspilicueta going over there.
Well, they might be trying to play a back three.
Yeah, that's the possibility.
Christensen, Koundé, and Araujo.
Rafinha's signed to play back three over there. He's playing wing back.
Max, hold that.
He thought he was going over there to play wing, but he's playing wing back there too.
You never escape it, man. He's a bum, man.
Actually, don't care about.
I'm on to it. I have an agenda now. I'm sorry. I have an agenda.
Let's go forward. It's gonna be.
I do think he's a bum. I'm not. I agree with you there.
I think it's gonna be Kovac.
He's a bum to me now. I have an agenda now.
Kovacic and who?
Fucking Jorginho. I can't.
He just killed Alex.
Hey man,
we're the most defeated sound I've heard in my life. It's that fucking Jorginho again. Stuck with him for another. Don't worry, I got the same feeling with our front line. We've got another season of Werner up top.
I'm actually more.
Hell no, Werner's not gonna play.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you have
in the middle. It's probably going to be Havertz.
Put the L right there. Put the L, man.
Well, we're going to pay 100 mil for Leao.
Sterling Havertz, man. That's it. It's not even a fucking name of Jorginho.
Havertz needs to sit on that bench.
Werner's going to play. Everyone's.
Hey, I agree, but like we can't get a forward, so we're stuck.
Dan,
guys, in the comment section, if you want to make any changes, any super chat, any amounts, and you can do that. But that's all we think the best 11 is going to be.
Nah, by the way, switch this formation, man. I'll be honest with you.
By the way, you need to change Mount.
Say that again, Cos?
Yeah, bro. You need to switch formation.
Mount is going to play more on the left, and
listen. All I'm saying is,
nah. He said,
wait, guys, I can't hear Cos. Cos, what are you saying?
We need to switch formation, man. I think, but it's one thing. There's only one reason why I think, because we're getting good centre backs and whatnot. But listen, don't sleep on Pulisic, man. I'm telling you, don't sleep on this kid.
You think this is going to be the year he finally breaks out?
Listen, of all our attackers, I think this kid has the most potential in it. So this is my hunch personally.
But you think we're going to put our whole team for him to accommodate?
No. I think we're going to a back four anyway, personally, because it just doesn't make sense.
Oh, you think we're going to do that just for him or just in general?
Nobody said that. If you listen to what I'm saying, I just said that's not the reason why. I said I think we're going to a back four, but Pulisic suits that system as well. And I think he's our our attacker who has the most potential personally.
Right, let's do a back four formation.
It's technically better than
do a 4-2-3-1.
Oh, 4-1 the big dick formation. All right, cool. 4-2.
I think he's always going to play that two pivot.
Yeah,
that would have Havertz.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. That's why I think it's big dick formation is going to be more often than people think.
Yeah, I don't know what the big dick formation is, but
4-2-2-2.
Our roster
No,
definitely fits
4-2-2-2.
4-2-3-1.
We're not playing 4-2-3-1.
Well, our roster fits that
I
formation.
bet you we
yeah.
do.
Especially in the midfield, we need to play
So
that.
would we be looking at something like this
you're
for
talking
two?
about on defensive wise? Yes. On offensive, no.
Is that what we'd be like with a 4-2-3-1 then? Or is there any changes you guys would want to see?
Right.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, that looks.
I mean, he wants a different like right forward, so that when he wants to switch to a back three, it's a Reece, a Koulibaly, and Thiago Silva in a back three, right? And whoever that right guy is becomes the right forward. I mean, the right wing back, right forward. So more than likely, you're going to see Sterling on the other side, on the left side, and that right forward person is going to be like a Hudson-Odoi or a Pulisic who can transition from a back four to like a back five. I don't think Sterling's going to be doing that on that end, and you're not going to have Chilwell tuck in to be in the back three. It's going to be Reece, because Reece, he does that. That's what he already does. So,
Yeah.
So what change would you want to make to this one then?
I think Sterling plays on the left.
Yeah, left. Whoever's on the right is going to have to be able to play right wing back. That's why I think Rafinha would have been perfect.
So that I think that right side is
play
what
there for a few games.
they're going to fight for. Pulisic or Hudson-Odoi.
So you think Mount is going to be in the midfield this season?
Yeah. If you play this
it's a
formation,
shout. It's a shout, but
if you play this formation, that's what he's.
that's the only comfortable.
We had
thing
another
about
striker
still
though. We could push Kai back into
It's
the
the
10.
look. It's the.
I mean, yeah, you can have them compete.
I think
for it.
Pulisic to
Kai's
play
gonna lose.
where Mount plays is better, and Mount keep on the right.
No,
I don't know if Mount's been really good when you play him too far wide, but I mean,
No, I know that, but Mount.
But did
I
you just hear what I said tactically? What Tuchel wants to do?
Yeah,
He's not going to make Mount do that.
Yeah, I don't think you see him at right wing back. See, that's the thing. We don't have a player.
No. The thing is, I don't see Mount playing 10. When we're on the offensive zone, I don't think he's going to be there.
That's what he's going to play.
I think he's a perfect fit there, because you remember when we played 3-5-2 and Mount would drop, he would be part of the three. But
he won't drop in the middle. He will drop a little bit wider, like right outside the like. If I could freaking point the finger, he could drop like a little bit more outside the 18-yard box on the right a little bit. That's when he's dropping. He ain't dropping all the way to the middle. I mean, it's hard to see on that because you it's a difference when you playing against the other team on their half on this grid the way it is. If you, for example, will be on the other side of the field, you will see what I'm talking about because it's too much space. When you go on another side in offensive, Mount, I don't know how Mount is
right now. Personally, this is a moot point because we don't have all our plays in yet, and I still think Tuchel's going to go in for that Rafinha replacement. I think that's an important part of his system. I mean, he's still going to try.
I think James is the big part of that next season's team. For one reason, because I think it's going to be a three. Moya, remember when we talked about if it's going to be a back three, and we transition on an offensive back four. For example, if Reece will start as a center back, and we will have Pulisic as a right wing back, then when we go on an offensive, Reece James becomes in that midfield over there higher, and it will become the back two. You see what I'm saying?
The right back and the left back, they will push up.
Exactly.
Yeah. We did that last season at times. I mean,
we did that a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think he wants doing that.
That's why Rafinha was making sense in that right wing back situation. I don't know. Maybe Traore is a shout then.
No, he's shit.
I know that, Daniel. I can't stand Traore. But for this specific role.
No, listen, you guys said the same thing about Ake. You all were excited when they said Ake wasn't coming anymore. Listen, this guy's not good, man. You don't have to make excuses or try and fit how
we're not making excuses, Daniel. Don't make it. I know he sucks, but in particular, this role.
not being Chelsea. It's
Daniel, you suck.
Daniel, you
He
suck.
should not be. He should not be in
suck.
Chelsea. It's just
Okay.
common sense.
You suck,
no,
Daniel. You suck.
Ake
You
is
should not be in
Ake
Chelsea.
is
Hey, go find your dad,
Big
man.
up,
I'm not
Bobby.
your father, man.
Big up,
You
buddy.
know you in Chelsea?
I'm
Man,
talking
man
to
should
you,
be
man.
in Chelsea.
Go find your dad.
Daniel, shut your mouth. I'm gonna tell
Oh,
you today.
shit.
I'm gonna tell you today, Daniel.
Shut up.
You're my
Shut up.
son.
Go
You're my
find your
son, man.
father, man.
Man,
I'm
you're my
not your
son. You're
dad,
my
man.
son. You're my son.
I'm not
You're
your
my
dad,
son.
you little shit.
Yeah. You're
Man
my
said,
son. You're my son.
I'm
I'll
dead.
do you today. Listen. Wait. Listen. I've been treating you
Nah,
like
shut
like
up.
you're
We
my
don't want to hear
stepson,
you
so
talk. I'm
I'll
gonna
speak
keep
to you today.
interrupting you.
I'll
Shut
speak
up.
to you today. I'll speak to you
We
today.
don't want to hear
Yeah.
you talk,
I'll
man.
speak to you. I'll treat you nicely today because you're my stepson. Yeah.
We don't want to
Treat
hear
you
you
nicely.
talk. Somebody's gonna
Listen.
pay in a minute.
You need
Somebody's
to go
gonna
sit
pay.
down. You need to go sit down in your
I
basement.
trust you
in your
guys,
basement,
guys.
in a
Please
computer
pay.
game. Sit down in your basement. That's what you need to do, man. Yeah,
What
sit down in
doesn't
your basement. Fool.
Don't look at me.
Somebody
Fool.
please kick
You fool.
Nathaniel out? We had a really good discussion.
Alex, shut up.
uphill.
Alex, shut up.
I'll fucking slap you across
Shut
your
up.
face,
You
you
wouldn't do
little
anything.
wank.
You wouldn't do anything. You wouldn't do anything. You wouldn't do
I
anything.
saw your face, you
You
little
wouldn't do
bitch.
anything. You wouldn't do anything.
Y'all have fun, man. This guy's an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
get
It
off,
was a
get
good
off.
Run
Run away, run
conversation.
away. Run away,
It was a
run away,
good conversation, and now we had a really good discussion about tactics. Maybe what we can fucking name.
Yeah, guys, let us know any changes you guys would like to make in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
or any
All of
change.
that.
Daniel, do you
Let's make him
understand?
out now of that
Oh,
team.
fuck.
Let's make him out.
Wait, Nathaniel, let man
Let's make him out
talk.
doing there.
What's you
Look,
know
Daniel.
Mason Mount makes it into lineup in general, but
Mason Mount's not going in there. Callum Hudson-Odoi going to be starting there. Callum Hudson-Odoi starting there.
Hudson-Odoi is going to be
Yes.
starting in
Yes, he's different this
2022.
season. This season. No,
Oh,
put some respect
what?
in his name.
Has he
Put some
built
respect
up
in
a
his name.
couple pounds?
This
And that's
season-
No,
good
no,
enough?
guys. Quick
He's going to be
question.
much better. Put some respect in his name. Put some respect in his
Quick
name.
Wait, Nathaniel. Cos, what are you saying?
Why is Pulisic in the 10 and then Mount on the right? Wouldn't you guys switch with that or?
I mean, that's redneck, man. It's redneck's strange.
No, I'm actually intrigued. I want to hear why.
No. That I just don't. I didn't see Mount play in that position, and I think Pulisic is actually plays better as a 10.
I don't. There's no evidence of that.
Interesting. Nah,
It
bro, it's
is
interesting. I can see
national
what-
team. He plays
I can
better
see-
in the 10.
I can see where he's coming from because maybe Pulisic is better at picking up them areas behind the striker.
Exactly. Than Mount.
Pulisic's passing is
If you
is
Mason
mid to
Mount
low
don't
level.
in 2022,
Daniel, I
you're gonna
agree
win.
with you.
guys have
I
no-
don't like
you
if we
wanna
had
fight
somebody
top
No,
four.
you
better.
don't agree with
You're
me.
gonna top four if you're Mason
You
Mount
don't
on the
agree.
right wing. That's what you guys want to do.
No, I'm talking.
You want to start top four.
Well,
You
Nathaniel,
want
let
to
these
start
guys
in
talk.
2022
Let
on the
these
right wing
guys
for us.
talk.
You want to be in top.
Oh, what are you guys saying?
Look,
Okay, I'll let
he
them.
is better. Pulisic is better in the tight spaces than Mount. That's a fact.
Yeah, I agree.
But Mount is actually holding the ball better than Pulisic. This is why it's hard to make it.
This is like-
I don't know.
You're picking things that like are just irrelevant to me. Like better in tight spaces in terms of what dribbling, because Pulisic loses the ball significantly more than Mount.
You what?
Oh, look at this Mount fanboy, man. Look at him.
And there we come, and there comes
Right wing.
look
You
Daniel
fanboy.
on my
Shut up,
balls,
shut up,
man.
shut
Listen,
up.
go
You
find your
fanboy.
father,
Shut up,
man.
shut up,
Not
shut
him.
up, Shut up. You're my stepson.
I
You're my
know,
stepson.
yeah,
You're
I
my
know,
stepson.
I know. I
Shut
fucked
up,
your
you're my
mom a
stepson,
couple
you're my
times. It
stepson,
doesn't
yeah?
make me your
You're my
dad,
stepson,
man.
you're my
It does
stepson.
not make me your
Daniel,
dad.
you're crazy.
Let my
You're
stepson.
crazy guy.
Just because I fucked your
Let
mom
my
a couple
stepson.
times does not make me your
Yeah.
dad. It was
Oh
just
my God!
You know
guys.
what? You know what? I don't
You're my
condone
stepson,
that
you're
kind
my
of thing.
stepson.
But he
You're my
It
asked
was a
for it.
couple
I don't-
nights. We had some fun. That was it, you know, and that's it, man. I'm not your dad.
Right. So with
You're my
that
stepson.
in
You know you're
mind,
my stepson. You're my stepson.
with
It's
that
okay.
with that in
No,
mind,
wait.
people, I'm
Treat
gonna
you
go
nice
for a
now,
few of
you're
the super chats. Guys, can we have some decorum in here, please?
Daniel's
While
an
I
idiot.
go for a few of the super chats, please. Thank you, guys. Indefinite says we should get Upamecano instead of Kimpembe. Oh, and sell that fraud Jorginho already. Kante replaces him easily, and Gallagher is better than him. Kante is not a DM first and foremost. Upamecano is a bit of a red flag. Nathaniel, let me finish. Upamecano is a bit of a red flag, seeing as he's been at Bayern for 1 year and they're already trying to replace him with De Ligt, and I haven't heard a lot of good things about him. I'm not too sure what he's like on the ball, but at least Kimpembe gives us on the ball abilities, which I think would be better in that regard. Conor Gallagher, though, I think would be a great asset to the team, but his best form is usually further forward up the pitch as opposed to playing in the deeper position. So I couldn't have him as a Jorginho replacement. Frosted Myth also says, Nathaniel, leave now or else I'm going to permanently ban you immediately.
Shut up, Frosted Myth.
Well,
Frosted Myth, you shut him up. You're not gonna do anything.
that's up
Frosted
to
Myth,
you.
Wait. Frosted Myth, you shut him up. You're not gonna do anything, man. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna do what I want. people like you and Daniel are my stepson. My stepson. I own you guys. Yeah, I own you guys.
No,
You guys chill out. You guys chill out.
no one needs to own anyone here. That's a very bad omen to the past. AW says big ups Cozilla, my act up the shelf. Big up Cos.
Big up my bros. Big up, man.
Yeah, I haven't spoke to you, Cos. What do you think of Broja staying or going?
To be honest, I'll be real with you. I feel like he's got that dog in him, man. Every time me and Daniel speak about this guy, I tell him he has this dog in him. Like he's very hungry player, but I don't know if we're at a point where we can nurture youth, man. Or
he's that Eastern European player that
exactly, the immigrant mentality. But at the end of the day, bro, I don't feel like we're in a position to start nurturing youth. Like I know we already have.
I'm not saying he should start the games, but if he could be the kid that could go after like make the difference in from the bench. You know what I'm saying?
Like, 5 subs, you know?
No, yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, Alex, but I feel like because Kai Havertz is so young, I feel like it's counterproductive to have 2 young strikers in the team. If we had an experienced player...
Kaz, don't get me wrong. I'll take Ronaldo with my open arms. But there's no...
Yeah, there's no way.
There's no way, yeah.
Okay, so like with those options, right? With there being no way to be able to get a Ronaldo in, is there another experienced striker out there that we would want to get?
Here's what
or do we go with someone like Broja who isn't going to start but can come as a sub, a 5th sub, you know, get 20 minutes every game, and then let's see where it goes.
Okay, Daniel, just let me show you something. Put Mount back in the middle, Lewis.
Will do.
Kai Havertz on the left and
Sterling in the middle.
Sterling on the right.
And Pulisic in the middle.
And Ronaldo in the front. Just
Ronaldo. Okay.
Yeah, just for giggles.
Oh, he's right there.
God save me, man. What the heck is this?
That's a good lineup.
That's a good lineup.
That's a good lineup.
You see, the reason why I like it this specifically, because that's where Kai Havertz has actually played in Germany, but he's moving with Mount.
I'm not with it. I'm sorry.
And keep interchanging with two of them. Mount and Kai Havertz, they're really good playing together. They can interchange in those positions. Sterling can spread it wide. I'm kidding. Man, just imagine.
If only we had
Lewis, can I do my attack? Lewis, can I do my attack?
Okay, let's entertain it. I want to see.
No, I mean it's fine. It's fine. He can do it, but
yes, let me
go on.
I think that's a good attack from Alex. Second one, Havertz. He's not a left winger, but other than that, I'd say a 4-2-2-2. I'd put
big dick formation. Let's go.
I'll just go to the attack, and I'd put the front 4. I'd put Koulibaly.
Oh, this is a sick lineup already, but go on.
Koulibaly in the left wing.
Okay, so we're going to have Hutchinson. Alright, who else are we going for?
Sterling, obviously Sterling on the right. Front 2, I'd put Havertz. And I'd put Broja. Just because they got youth, they got pace. I put Broja as well. Because let's not get it twisted. We've got because Mason Mount, I'm fine with Mason Mount playing.
This just went from a good lineup to heavy inexperience.
Yeah, bro. Respectfully, this lineup is ass, bro.
No, let him finish. Let him finish.
Not in the 2 6s. Yeah.
Wait, so what would you want to see in the 6s?
Not 2 6s, because I want to see Kovacic and Kante. No. Kovacic and Ampadu. Yeah.
And Ampadu.
This guy, he's trolling.
What the fuck is this?
Ampadu. I'm telling you,
waffle formation.
Lewis, I told you this already. I told you this last year. Ampadu's gonna have a breakout season. Watch him. He's gonna be perfect this season. Just watch.
Oh my god.
And the back 4, Chilwell, Silva, Koulibaly.
We're chucking not half
that's a top 2.
This is like just no end product FC.
No, wait.
All we need is Werner up top instead of Sterling.
I just want to know how we're gonna get to ball to the top of the forward.
How are we gonna finish?
Let me finish, man. Let me finish.
This team won't finish.
This is current.
Oh,
And we can still sign a
My,
striker,
my,
maybe.
my bro, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question about this team? Yeah. Do you think this team is a top 6 team?
It's here the top 2 team.
This is impotent FC. There is no end product in that entire front
You guys
four.
don't realize. No, wait. You guys don't
Go
realize
AM.
what and Hudson-Odoi
Comment
gonna be.
exactly what it is.
Hudson-Odoi is going to be so good this season. I can't wait. And Broja is a very good player. I don't see what you guys
What do you
say.
mean a very
Screw
good
you guys in
player?
the chat, you idiots in the chat. Screw you guys as well.
Okay, what makes Broja such a great player? Because he had an amazing loan spell at Southampton.
No, that's a bad part.
West Ham want him. Who else? There's a whole bunch of clubs want him.
Nice, West Ham want him.
That tells you. No, that tells you. Clubs want him. And they're eager. And listen,
West Ham wanted Tammy last year.
Can I speak? No,
Yeah, you're
Tuchel wants
speaking.
Broja to stay. He knows. Tuchel rates him.
Hell no, Super Tuchel.
Tuchel
Hell
knows.
no, I don't like Dybala.
We need to stay. We need. Oh, I can't finish now. He knows we need him. He needs to stay here and prove himself. He'll prove himself. Trust me.
What was so your justification was trust me?
No, wait. Listen. Maybe we're not gonna make 4-2-2-2.
That and West Ham wanted him.
Yeah, no, before us want him as well. I mean, it's just back.
Well, Daniel.
Yeah, Everton want him too. 16th place Everton. Also Arsenal.
So you don't wait, Broja.
He's a very raw player. Like I wouldn't have him up front. I'd have him as depth.
Listen, you do realize if we ever started having
Super Tuchel, that's the problem.
get
It's
so
a
many
bad
goals.
market for strikers. That's why I want Ronaldo because of Super
Who
Tuchel.
in this front four is getting goals?
Exactly. We can't get any strikers, so what? So we're gonna have to make do with what we got now.
No, that's not my question. Who in that front four is getting goals?
Sterling,
to the chat,
Hudson, all four of them.
All four of them.
All four of them.
Where's
These guys
Mason Mount in
finished.
the team, bro?
When
Mason
on
Mount's on
the
the bench.
Favre-
Mason Mount's on the
when
bench.
the
Listen.
when
All
the
four of
when
these
the
guys can
Favre
score.
Day
Alex,
holiday,
shut up.
he
All four of
looks
these guys can
alone.
score. That's why I put them in.
He walks around the
I put them in.
neighborhoods
Listen,
all alone.
Mickey Mouse.
Favre,
Wait, can I finish?
Favre,
Yo,
Daniel.
mute him, Lewis. Lewis, mute him.
Right, let's
Mount-
let this land.
Mickey Mount, yeah. He's holding bench, yeah. Unless you play 2-8, Mickey Mount's holding bench. I'm fine with Mason Mount starting as long as we play 2-8. That's it. But Mason Mount, otherwise, he can't play.
My
in a
bro,
three
can
at
I
the back.
flip this
Wait,
on you?
in a three at the back, he can't play in a wing because, come on, we're not Burnley, and he can't play in 2-6s. He can't play in 6, so he's on a bench. I don't know why you guys have an obsession with Mason Mount.
Can I flip this
He's
on
not
you?
good.
Yeah? Let me flip this on you, yeah?
Flip it.
Me and Daniel, we've spoken a lot about Mount, yeah? He knows what I feel about Mount. But one thing I won't take away from Mount is, yeah? Hold on, my friend, hold on. One thing I don't want to take away from Mount is the fact that he's our most productive player in the team. So essentially, if you've got a team with a lot of players, hold on, bro. Hold on. We don't want to like freak out or anything. Chill. What I'm saying is, you don't want to take out your most productive player on your team, essentially for some raw, unproven commodities like the likes of Broja, Cho. We don't know what Cho we're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? So you need to put a player like that in your front line, bro.
Did you just say Mount's our most productive player? Productive.
In terms of output, yeah, 100% statistically.
So
That's
biologic
factual.
Then.
It's a factual. It's an actual
Biologic,
number that
biologic.
you cannot change.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you don't know what
Biologic.
numbers are because you still not
biologic,
finished the school.
Jorginho, biologic. Let me finish, man.
You don't know
Biologic,
what
Jorginho.
finish is,
He's
man.
most
Stop
productive
spreading
midfielder,
your
yeah.
walls.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Say that again,
Jorginho.
Nathaniel.
Started because he's productive. No, Mickey Mount. Mickey Mount. He played every game last season. Tuchel played him even when he was playing bad. When he
I'll
was
take that.
bad on the form, Tuchel kept playing him. But when Dietz plays well, he takes him off. So when Tuchel, listen, I'm questioning Tuchel. That's what I want to do. If Tuchel,
Why are we
plays
listening
Mount
to
on a
this
wing
idiot,
again,
man?
I
This is a
don't
No, man.
I want.
Yo,
I
I'm
want
just
Mourinho
watching
back.
golf, man.
I want Mourinho. Yo, Lewis, man. I'm tired of this defensive football, man. I want Mourinho back, you know, because Mourinho would deal with these players well.
Shut up.
What are you waffling about, man?
Bring back Mourinho, man.
Bring back Mourinho again.
That sound is for you, you idiot.
GoAM says Ampapu and North Korean Son. That's enough internet for me
Daniel,
to.
you're right.
Who's
Listen,
North
listen how-
Korean
listen how
Son?
obsessed he is with me. Daniel's obsessed, man.
Who's North Korean
Obsessed.
Son?
You rattled.
I know what he meant.
rattled full.
Yeah, I couldn't figure that one out either.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
that
Cho.
one confused it.
Maybe
Cho.
Cho.
Who's North Korean on the team? Or
Oh,
Cho?
he means Cho.
Either.
He means Cho.
Oh, okay.
I don't even
That's
blame
very-
him as well.
Very disrespectful to Cho. That's very disrespectful.
I already
That's
said
very
anyone who props
That's
any
annoying.
single attacker in this squad needs help. Needs a lot of help because all of our attackers
Lewis,
suck.
I can't
Except
take
Sterling.
people like that.
Daniel, I want to hear.
Yeah, hey, Fatta, you're a Werner stan. I pray for you every night.
I can't take people like Daniela.
No, don't worry about me, man.
Lewis, I can't take people like Daniela seriously because people like Daniela rate Mount over Hudson-Odoi. This Daniela,
You rate Hudson-Odoi?
Be quiet on the side, man, because Hudson-Odoi is more talented, man.
And
That.
What are you talking about?
Watch this season, I'm telling you. Pre-season, watch. Just
Watch
watch.
what?
Pre-season. Just watch.
That might have been.
Daniela, are you 5 years old? What was that? No, are you serious?
Shut up, man. Shut up.
Wait, did you really say that?
I'm preaching, man. Fucking.
Oh, did he really say that?
Shut up. Mute your mic, man.
Whose man's is this, bro?
Mute your mic.
He said Daniela. I'm crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, Daniel. Personally, I wouldn't have that.
I didn't know that's so childish. I can't even respond to
It's a
that.
bit disrespectful. Still.
It's not disrespectful. It's childish. What?
It's such a lonely place in
I don't
Nathaniel's
care.
head on a Father's Day.
I don't care.
It's such a
I don't care.
lonely
I don't care.
place in Nathaniel's head on the Father's Day holiday.
Nathaniel, when I see your mom next week, I'll bring you something, bro. Don't worry.
Don't speak on my name.
I'll bring you something, man. I'll bring you a toy or something. Man. Don't worry.
Daniel, if I ever catch you, I'll do some bad things to you.
The only thing you can catch.
You do some bad things to me. Hey, yo, what? Yo, slow down, bro. I'm not. Come on, man.
Nah, don't do that. You fool, man.
No, you don't do that. What are you talking about? Do some bad things to
You're
me.
goofy.
Yo, you slow down,
You
bro.
don't do
First
that.
of all, you have a weird lineup.
You're goofy. You're goofy. Look at you. You're goofy. Goofy guy, bro.
Talk about Mel. Talk about Mel.
Daniel, I got you something so you can send it to when you see him.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Scubs says, "Do you see Broja and Havertz combining up top?" Not really.
Nathaniel
Not
does.
really.
That looks so.
Two quarters his job. He'll play that.
It's a terrible. It's a terrible front two, man.
Unless he wants to get sacked.
Like I would actually. I think I would actually rather see Werner up top.
Fator, when it works out.
I'm watching
when
golf.
It works,
I'm watching golf.
When it works out, I want £100.
I'm watching golf.
Yeah, Pat just said he ain't interested in none of that.
I'm watching golf.
Good.
I'm watching golf.
Can you, Lewis? Can you put Harry Ross chat, please? Nathaniel can catch AIDS. You, Harry Ross, you can catch AIDS if you just do the hand jobs.
It's fine.
You can catch STDs from handyman.
Daniela, I've spoken to mum before.
I mean, you probably could if they're homeless, which I think that's what he does.
Be a good kid in school. We told you to be a good kid in school. Work hard. That's what we told you to do. You and your mum. We had a meeting. So be a good kid.
Are you trying to flip the mom joke? Come on. What are you doing?
Be a humble, nice guy.
Right, this
line.
lineup.
Nobody way you know you can get.
This is done, bro. Talk about Mel.
Right. You know what?
I want to see serious argument why you didn't want to like the lineup that I made with Ronaldo in it. Why you so aggressively against it?
I'm good to go. But big up you guys, man. Big up you guys. And Daniel,
Big
man,
up, bro. Take care of yourself.
No, man.
Damn it. Can't be asked. Fuck's sake. All right, cool. So what we say?
I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do.
It's never worth it, man.
I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it.
Right. So yeah.
What Lewis is trying to do, man? Bringing that terrorist on here, man.
Well, what am I trying to do, man? I ain't trying to do nothing.
Daniel, don't say anything. Don't say anything.
What are you man talking about? I have no clue what you guys are talking about.
Just keep it yourself.
I don't know. I don't know what you guys talking about, man. I haven't got a clue. Yeah. I was gonna say, does anyone want to change this lineup?
Oh my word!
Wow.
Oh shit, he was late, but I'll take it. Thank you, Frosted Myth.
Let's go.
Can we use it as a? Can we use it as a future, not for today?
Yes.
Extreme.
Yes, we'll use that as a future one. We'll use that as a future one.
Thank you, Frosted Myth.
Thank you,
We'll use it for the
You
future.
know what this is? This is like when fucking
Credit.
Brighton and United finished at full time and Bruno got that penalty after the whistle was blown. That's exactly what this is like.
Frosted
But yeah,
Myth,
that will be
a
saved as
little
credit.
too late, but thank you.
Let's go, people.
Yeah, big up Frosted Myth.
Yeah.
See. And don't worry, Frosted Myth. That UCL final shirt is on its way, my guy. Big up. Thank God.
Yeah, I wish it was to me.
I was going to say, did anyone want to change this lineup to their preferred one? Because Alex, we've done your one.
I don't really care, to be honest.
Oz, Daniel, any of you guys want to switch up this lineup? Because also this lineup is terrible.
Daniel, did you hear
so
my
bad.
my question to you? Why you have such a big problem with my lineup of Ronaldo in it?
Because Ronaldo's in it.
I
We've
mean,
talked about this
seriously.
though. You know what? Like, you know how I feel about him coming into our system.
So you saying your problem with it? It's not the way it's bad, like on the paper. It's because what he brings over. Like you think that he will literally do
And on
more.
paper, like if Tuchel is a gegenpressing student, let him play his system in full. Why did we don't need handicaps or any of that?
Not
Let's
a
just
handicap, Daniel. That's
he
the
is a
problem.
handicap. He's the worst pressing player in the league. You know how many players are in the league?
Daniel, he played for the worst team.
No. But do you know how many players are in the league?
I do, but
To be the worst.
Because
and again, it's not his fault. He's an old man. He's going to be 38 next year.
It's not that. It's not that. It's
that has a play that has a part to play, and he has a knee injury, so he can't do that. So what's the point? Like, yeah, when he had the knee injury and he had surgery, since then he hasn't been the same.
Ronaldo had a knee injury.
Yes.
Big up AW as well, my guy.
I never knew that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that Ronaldo had a knee injury.
At Madrid, you mean?
Yeah. Since his knee injury, he's lost his
yeah, he had a knee injury years ago.
Was that ACL or what kind of knee injury? Because if it's a pimple removal, that's not a knee injury.
No, it wasn't no pimple removal.
No, bro, he had a serious knee injury, bro.
I don't remember that. If it's not ACL or meniscus, I don't
but
care.
it severely impacted stuff like his dribbling and everything like that. That's why it's like really gone far down. He's turned into more of a.
By the way, based on what I saw, I still will take him over anybody.
I still think like as long as we could create enough chances, you are getting so many goals out of Ronaldo.
I just don't
all that you do the 30 million a year you pay to him.
Yeah.
For me, I won't even do all that. Like,
no, he said that he
will already guaranteed 60. Listen, you already guaranteed 60 million for the Rafinha deal. Meaning you have that money there, right?
Yeah, but we don't have the players that we can get
that money. Yeah, you do. You do have the players. Go get Leao.
But he's a winger.
Yeah,
he's a winger and center forward.
Oh my God, another player like that I'm tired of those players. That player can't do that.
No, you're tired of those players, but he's a different caliber because one, he's led his team to a league title. He has a different hold on.
Lukaku.
Hold on, he's not Lukaku. Don't compare him to Lukaku, man. Come on, bro. Like this guy. What? My thing is like the difference between him and if you're someone like Havertz is while Havertz is doing this in the Leverkusen is it's nice, it's whatever. This kid has held the pressure of bringing AC Milan back to the top level and giving them a league title at 21.
Look,
he's a top player.
Who's more reasonable signed for this season specifically? Leao, or get one person on the season because on the season
Leao, bro. Leao is more realistic.
Well,
Leao's more. Listen. You want the right players? Put the money down. I'm pretty sure we can negotiate a good deal for him. And they want Ziyech. We want Ziyech gone either way. You can make something happen. You get what I'm saying? That's just how I see it.
Okay,
if that's a top quality player that can grow with your team.
Well, finally you made the sentence. You made the valuable point versus Ronaldo. Because up to this point, all I heard is Ronaldo does not press, but that was not in
always. Well, I've always had. Listen, man. Yeah, like Josh said, 80 million plus Ziyech. You can make a deal or pay the 100 million for him and get your 25 million for Ziyech.
I just don't think Chelsea is ready to get another signing from Italy for 100
I think
million.
that, listen, man, get that kid in, man. He's different.
Okay. I never watched him, so I cannot say nothing about him.
I think Leo's a good player, but
on him
just a
buying
bit
him for
raw.
that price tag.
Bro, he's been listen, for what I'm any player you want to get in that role, even if you say I want to get Ronaldo for a year and then next year I'm going to get somebody, it's going to be for big money. Right? Either way, there is no cheap option that's going to come in unless Havertz hits it and gets it going. And if that's what you want to do, then cool. Then let's see what Havertz does. But either way, you're going to pay big money for these guys.
Can you make me
who is
can
like,
you make a team with potential with Leal in it? Can you make a team not right now?
I'm putting Leal up top, man. I'm putting Leal up top.
Leal up top. Louis, start working for your money. Can you put Leal up top?
All right, 100.
I just want. I'm usually better.
Still, it says Ronaldo got better stats after the injury. Because he became more.
If I'm doing a 3 at the back, I'm throwing Leal up top.
Okay, well, let's do the way Daniel like.
All right. So what was the formation?
I'm bad at visual. 3-4-3-2.
Whatever.
Is that
it
what
was,
you want?
Yeah,
this
that
one. All right, cool.
Yeah, that.
And you wanted Leao in the middle.
Yeah.
All right, so Leao.
I know, like Tuchel was talking about Sterling in the middle and all that. Nah, we're not doing that. I'm doing Leal in the middle. I'm doing Sterling off the left. I'm doing Mount off the right.
That's not a bad line. That's not a bad front three. I can't lie.
I don't know who Leal is, but I think. And who was that Kova?
Get out of here, man. What? Oh shit.
Yeah, you you have Georgie and Kova.
Georgie and Kova. You don't want a Kante and Kova.
Listen,
no Kante
Kova.
And yeah, that's a decent. Well, once we get Ampadu out of here,
I don't know.
Guessing it's Kunde in there.
You know, always with Leao, yeah. The one thing I disagree with Daniel about Leao is I wouldn't play Leao up top. He thrives when he has like a lot of free roaming to do. If you restrict him to one position, you're not going to get the best out of him.
Again.
No. But here's the thing with him though, and with the way that we play, whoever plays up top is they have opportunities, especially with powerful runs in behind. And he's like what you would think a Lukaku would do. I don't know. His build is just crazy, but this kid is, 6'2", but incredibly quick. Incredibly quick.
So basically, Leal is another player that needs another space. Need the space to run into. Right?
He doesn't need space.
Okay.
Just to go through the super chat.
He operates best in space, so in the transition game, he operates best in that. But technically, his technical ability is top class. Like it's not like he's a bozo on the ball, and his dribbling ability is up there too.
Just to say as well, Indefinite says Sterling will be left wing. On the right, Chiesa or Leao or Diaby. I wish Chiesa didn't have that ACL. I was all for him. Havertz up top, and instead of Ampadu, then Kante, because Jorginho has cost us. But bro, what has Kante done?
What has Chiesa done?
Has he not cost us points? Oh, Chiesa just looked like an absolute baller through the Euros and when I was watching him last season too. Diaby, though, I don't really know too much about, so I can't say much. Leao, I just think is unrealistic based on the price tag. But yeah, like I understand you saying Jorginho might have cost.
I don't mind. I'll keep Havertz for a year,
has.
And I'll get in Nkunku. Let's see what Nkunku does in the World Cup. And,
that's who I want personally.
I'll get Nkunku for 60 mil. Well, what are we doing? Or get him in January.
For me, Nkunku would fit us more than Leao, honestly.
I think both will be incredible in our team, but yes, I think Nkunku because he can play center forward like that. He does that. I think he's a better buy and it's a cheaper price, but you have to wait. You have to wait till next year for it. If y'all want to wait and just have Havertz up there, I'm cool with that. Let's see.
No, I don't care about the wait. It's not about the wait. I don't know. I just don't know who the guy is, so that's maybe why. Plus another season with Mount on the right.
Just
I said
21
Nkuku is Werner
21.
with seasoning. That's mad.
Well, this is the same guy says Chiesa literally ripped us limb by limb. Yeah, what Chiesa gonna do against low block teams for the whole season? What space he's gonna run? Timo Werner 2.0.
I
But here's
don't
the
think.
thing, though.
I
Here's
think
look,
Chiesa
like
will be fine with space because he's a good dribbler.
I think
Yeah.
sometimes we overstate this low block. Thing.
Yeah, I
Like,
know
it's
that. I know
low
that, Daniel.
blocks.
I'm just
We
trolling.
create chance after chance and we don't score.
Yeah, Chiesa ain't scoring for Juventus either. His goals are actually horrible.
And Nkunku is in Werner. You see in the World Cup.
Yeah, and Nkuku we'll all have an eye on him for the World Cup.
Yeah,
to be
I
honest,
gotta go, guys. I gotta go finish the shit.
no worries, bro. Take care of yourself. We're close to wrapping up anyway. Is there
See you
anyone
guys,
who
Daniel,
would want
thanks
to
for the lineup. Now
take
I
care,
see
man?
better what you want.
Yeah, big up.
Later, guys.
Take care, bro.
Guys, I haven't seen you in a long time.
Oh,
Where is
cause
he? Oh, wow.
his connection disappeared again.
Anyway,
Probably.
Moya.
All right, later on.
Well, I didn't even realize Fatur is here, actually. I didn't know he
I
was
thought I
here.
was watching golf. Just got us in the background.
See you guys.
Take care. You know what? Yeah, we'll probably end up wrapping the stream up. Moyo, is there any changes you want to make on this before we wrap up the stream?
No, I mean, I'm gonna wait until we get more players in, and then we'll really get serious. But it's okay with me.
Oh, I'm here. Don't worry.
All right, cool. Well, guys, it has been a very productive live stream. Big up everyone that's been locked in. As always, it's chaos, but that's what these streams are all about. That's why you guys are locked in. Big up everyone. Check out Chelsea Fan TV, 2:30 a.m. We're going to be starting the live watch along for Chelsea versus Club America. So check it out there. Probably be a few people on there as well. So yeah, check it out. Big up everyone. Like and subscribe. And as always, up the Chelsea.